Hello, guys. Welcome to Divine and Conquer Sacred World. This is a 5th edition game based on the Pathfinder Inner Seas, using the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit of Tal'Dorei, and Innistrad and Ravnica, all wrapped into one campaign. Just for housekeeping and sake of announcements, letting you guys know that Kelsey will not be joining us until further notice. And wishing her the best in luck and love and the stuff that she is currently dealing with. Because that sucks. But getting on to the game, first want to let you guys know that we have some merch. All that stuff is down below. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Anchor, or YouTube in the future, the info is also down below. We have cool hats and, not hats. We have cool t-shirts and mugs. I wish we had hats. We have posters
with what's going on. With what's going on in today's world, there's also masks.
Yes, they are non-medical single-layered double-layered masks, because that is a very important thing that needs to be said. We also have flags, like look at that beautiful Sea Devils flag. It's a lot of cool things. If you want something tangible in your hands for the show that you like, please, for all the D&D games and that we do, and all including the Alistair Project, which I'll say the Alistair Project for a second, just giving people enough time to log in. Our friends at Paladin and Claw, which make amazing dice vaults and dice trays and DM screens and coasters and a whole bunch of dice, a lot of beautiful wooden products. Their info is also down below. You can hit their Etsy link, and if you type in Divine Conquer, you get 10% off, which is super, super cool. And waiting for Big Brother West (?2) to log in.
Here, bro.
Oh, are you? Oh, I don't. No, I see it. Okay. Hey.
Okay. Hi. Hello.
Do you want to talk about Alistair? Do you want me to talk about it? You got it? You good?
Talk about it.
All right, you can talk about it if you want. It's up to you. You want me to do it? You want to do it?
Bro, no. Let me talk about it.
We're professionals here.
This is exactly. Hi guys. I'm a writer for Alice webcomic. Very soon. Less than Lynn and I actually count the days. We are.
Mic to mouth, bro. Mic to mouth. Thank you.
Don't you talk to me like that ever again. Bro.
Always.
Look, people need things in their mouths. That's all I'm going to say.
Fortunately, Grayson's not in the pain. Anyway, hi. So Lynn and I, we actually counted down the days, and we are like 16 days away from August at this point. Which means we are about like 18-ish. Wes can't math, but we are less than a month away from the Alistair one-shot, which we are going to be debuting on Monday, where we would normally have a reroll. So August 3rd is when we're going to be running our Alistair one-shot to kind of launch the entire month of August for the Alistair webcomic that will be launching in that time. If you want to support us, you can always go down to our Patreon down below, scroll on the Twitch, or if you're on YouTube later, you can also scroll down below. You can subscribe for as little as $1 a month, and you get access to our Patreon Discord, where you get to hang out with a bunch of cool people. You can do text-based RP adventures. You can share cooking recipes. You can share art and get critiques on art, and have art trades, and just have a whole cool community. And you also get to participate on suggestions for Debbie Plains and Doodles on Saturday, which we had a poll out for Debbie Plains and Doodles that's on the Alistair Discord right now, and it's between Lynn and I talking and drawing about magic items or character dynamics and relationships.
Bro, I'm currently working on magic items right now.
So if you haven't voted and you're a part of the Discord, you can go vote now, and I will pick a topic by the end of the night, or whichever one gets the most votes by the end of the night is going to be on Debbie Plains and Doodles tomorrow.
It's almost like the Discord is heavily involved, interactive, and working together for the sake of in love of art.
Yes, it's pretty great. And a special announcement for all of the Alistair Bros and those that aren't already not a part of our Patreon. We just put out a Meet the Bros special for our Devil and Up tiers on Patreon. So if you were part of the Devil and Up tiers, you got to meet a very special bro that's going to be in the comic and read up on his profile, his likes, his dislikes, his favorite food.
Can't wait for that comment to get out, and also cannot wait to DM that one shot. It's
gonna be the most delightful one shot ever.
I'm already taking pre-headache medication before we go live.
You're gonna want to take all the medication. You might also want some liquid medication too.
Already ahead of you. Drinking now to be prepared for that.
Yes, good idea. That's the Sea Devil way.
that's the Sea Devil way. Drink now. Your problems will be they'll be blurry.
Drink now to prepare for 2 weeks in the future or so.
Drink now. Your kidneys will thank you.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lesser restoration is a spell.
I think my dad's an honorary Sea Devil.
Yep.
Do you need this in your background?
Yes. That's just the horns disappearing here all the time. But all right, let's intro ourselves and then get right into the game. Jeremiah, who will you be playing tonight?
I don't know, but who are you first?
I'm the Dungeon Master. I'll be DMing y'all tonight. Jeremiah, Jesus.
Hey, you know, some people can't read, man, like West.
That's true. Also, some people are listening to us and not watching us live. So yes, hi guys, my name is Jesus. I'll be the Dungeon Master for tonight.
And me, hello, my name is Jeremiah, and I am playing Rognarv, Full Metal, the Dwarf Artificer, with Bram on his side, always.
Always. And right next to him, we have the holiest of boys. Who will you be playing, Coleton?
Hello, my name is Coleton. I will be playing Ariell Darren, the Angel Paladin of Palor.
Yeah. And the biggest of the brothers, what's up?
Biggest of the brothers. Hi. Don't let the hair fool you. I'm totally not Grayson. Hi, I'm Vic, and I'm going to be playing West, the human barbarian warlock / now multi-classing into Big Brother.
Big Brother's a specific multi-class. And right next to him, we have one of the true OGs, Dickie. Who will you be playing?
Dickie, playing Orcdeath, the mighty alcoholic dwarf pit, also dwarven. Yes.
Absolutely.
And lastly but not least, Tabby, who will you be playing tonight?
Jeez, okay.
You're gonna have to pass the microphone around now. That's the only one we
Read the script.
Hey everybody, I'm Tabatha. I will be playing Cole, the Tiefling Cleric. No fun fact, I had to get a booster seat, so now people can at least see my shoulders.
Fun fact about Cole, he needs a booster.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought you were saying. That Cole needs a booster seat when he's on the wagon, or on the carriage.
Yeah, there we go. That's the fun fact for him for the week.
Lovely. All right, guys.
It's not allowed by law that Cole not being in a booster seat.
All right, guys. Let's roll that intro.
Roll it.
Hey guys, and we are back. Let me put in some of that intro recap music. So, we're doing this one live as well. To recap what happened last time, the Elysian Vagabonds defeated Zordazu, the fire giant, this this titan, this tyrant, this artificer, who molded one of the Duergar towers, took away all their possessions, their land, murdered over half of their people, to escape and to think and take notations on what he's been observing. From his point of view, the collapse of giants, the collapse of dragons, the pacification of them, but yet leaving more of the, as he put it, the lesser barbaric, wild monsters roam free. You guys went, killed him, rescued a individual who has some sort of resemblance to West, who passed in the conflict, as well as your burglar, Ariell. With a broken-hearted lass, and with material components at your size, and quick reflexes, noting that the material component needed to be completely attached, not separate diamonds altogether, you were able to revive her. As she is still unconscious and dealing with the stress and fatigue of resurrection, you guys had a pretty dark night. After the battle, exhausted and finding a location to stay, drinking some piss ale, not starting a brawl by cooking food that might have others look at you. The night hag that has been plaguing your dreams decided to go after an individual that she could not see for whatever reason. And in that, and in her anger, she went off against someone that she could see. And in the morning, as Rognarv casted his Blink's bow and went to the astral plane, saw the night hag killing off one of the men that Ariell saved, and was freeing from slavitude. With a sorrow heart, a heartfelt conversation between Wes and Ariell presumed, a lot of information and digging into Diaz's past memories emerge as a knock appeared on the door. 13 Duergar, well, 12 Duergar, and one person disguising as a Duergar are going to be your warriors and men to accompany you throughout these missions. So as the party gathers up everything that they need, we're going to start there. Before, as I need to, oh gosh, I don't want to ruin any sneak peeks, but I don't have enough map to move. There we go. Okay. So, as I'm moving you guys here temporarily, as we sit and discuss what we're going to do, is there anything that you guys would like to do before leaving? As the Duergar are behind you, all 13 of them, to everybody's eyes except for Cole, who has some inkling as to what this individual is. As when you pressed a silver coin on his hand and he willingly accepted, you saw that his face morphed and kind of struggled to maintain shape, and his eyes dulled into this gray, almost reptilian looking go with these dual eyes lids that closed as he returned the coin back to you. Whenever you're ready, just let me know. Kind of closes the door, and then you all see he's not hiding it, as he just kind of winks at Cole before he kind of half-ass closes the door. As there's still glass and shatter throughout this home that was completely destroyed and abandoned when the giants invaded the city. The air feels hot as always. You still see the magma flow throughout. The entire area is lit up orange from the lava river that is flowing behind. So, Elysian Vagabonds and Bag of Beans, what do we do?
What I actually want to do is, like I said last game, Rognarv was a little bit depressed that he wasn't able to be on time for that guy.
Yeah.
So what he's gonna do is he's gonna go to the former slave, I guess, the human, and he's gonna kneel down and kind of touch his chest, like, may Moradin build you an armor while you travel to the afterlife. And then I'll close his eyes if it's open or something, or like kind of go like this to his face. And then I'll look at Ariell, and I'm like, Ariell, should we bury him?
No. I'll have the Duergar take care of his funeral.
Are you sure they're gonna?
If I
Take
remember
care.
correctly, I think
Maybe
you
they're
guys
just-
already asked that, right? I think towards
Yeah,
the end.
I had asked the.
Oh, you
Duergar
asked it already. Oh,
They
the
were,
Duergar warriors that was with us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if they would put
Okay,
him in
okay.
the river of lava.
Okay, I forgot
I
about
would
that.
just confirm that with Rognarv. Just let him know that plan on taking care of his body for us.
Let them do their own customs for their dead. They know.
I only heard like 3 words of that.
Let them do their own customs for the dead.
Okay.
They're dead, yes. I'd rather not leave his body down here and be cremated of sorts. Then I suppose that'd be best for him. Just bringing him back to the surface does not seem to be an option.
As Wes with Rifanis on your shoulder, and you kind of see a twitch on her hand and leg, and a heavier breathing.
Cole's gonna just there.
You guys are completely muted, by the way. Sorry.
We should not be.
I know, it's just the distance from the mic. I don't know what it is, but
I hear y'all.
Let's
Mhm.
yeah, let's get going.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'll gather my things. Sit down on top of Bram.
Orcdeath
and
fills up
face-
one of those water skips with it.
Understood.
Yeah.
As you also see Laz, guess as you see that she's wiping a tear from her cheek. Guess I gotta do this now. Kind of points at Orcdeath and then ignores him, and she casts Create Water and kind of molds the water into everybody's water skins to refill them. As she needs to do this every 3 days, or you guys run out of water.
Then, basically, like, I'm gonna sit down on top of Bram and take an hour of just being on top of Bram while we're moving to attune to my boots, basically.
Okay.
Because technically speaking, I'm not really attuned to it. I built it for like a few hours.
Understood. As you spend the hour tuning, just saying that everybody fixes their spells, arranges what they need to. Notes, all you guys are full HP. You've already spent 2 days in addition to so your hit die should be replenished.
Yeah.
All abilities, etc., are full.
Just a little note, just so you know, basically, like, because this is the morning after like what happened with the night hag.
Yeah.
I spent a 3rd level and a 2nd level spell slot
Okay. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it.
because of that little encounter.
Yep.
It was.
Yes.
Sorry. Cole would have probably exited the place that we would have been staying in,
Okay.
and would have probably gone and approached one of the Duergar first,
Okay.
and just ask this far down into the Underdark, how would one come across diamond components down here,
As
or if they can?
the closest one to you would be this incredibly broad-shouldered man with beautiful ornate masterwork armor. As you see that everyone has the same. They all have these amazingly laid out war picks that they're using as their primary weapon, and both of them, all of them, have dual javelin holders on their back to make almost like an X pattern with all 4 javelins crossing across. And they all look like they have identical armor until you get close enough to notice the minute little details and changes, some sort of story progressing throughout their armor or something that just imitating, and none of it is dwarvish nor underground themed. It's either plants or water. It's when you're looking closely, because of your high insight, they're really almost everything looks like some sort of homage or praise to the above world, the surface world, as they would call it. And as you talk to this man, as you see he's still chewing his breakfast, kind of just spits out a couple of bones. Diamonds. Had to be with the drow. Trading them with the dwarves. I ain't gonna find much diamonds here. If something like that is seen, somebody usually takes it. Diamond can buy a lot of food. A diamond can buy a lot of weapons. A diamond can buy a lot of men or women.
Diamond also can help protect and
well, when you
heal
find
if I
one,
can.
you should use that to protect us and heal us then.
Hoping.
As you get the impression as everybody, all 12 Duergar, except for the one you befriended, are all looking you up and down, and you're getting a lot of flashbacks to when you were younger in very specific locations of your past, where just people just sizing you up and not giving you the opportunity for you to already judging you before they know you type of mentality. As Cole goes back into the broken home, Rognarv finished attuning to his new boots of levitation that he created, has been working on.
Flying boots.
Flying boots, yes.
To be exact.
Sorry. Because boots of levitation are very specific item. Yes.
The name of the boots is winged boots.
Winged boots. Okay.
I can fly up to. I can have flying speed for up to 4 hours all at once, or shorter flights. Each one using a minimum of 1 minute from duration, and then the boots regain 2 hours of flying capability for every 12 hours that they aren't in use, like not being flown, basically.
Okay. All right. Well, it's
every
very
12 hours,
math-based.
like yeah.
If you not use it in 12 hours, then it recovers.
Yeah.
Cool.
It recovers 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, every 12. Yeah.
Alrighty. So
yeah.
Does anybody need to do anything specific before launching off with your cartographer already making a pretty detailed map, but this other Duergar being really confident that he can assist the trip and make it faster?
Or that's just waiting outside where the direction they're supposed to go, waiting for everybody
Okay.
else.
As Orcdeath's already outside.
He's sitting there with
I'll be outside as well.
with his big blade, and he's pressing the flat edge of the blade against his head.
As you see the
Just hang
blade
over.
is you're still kind of getting used to all the new gems that have been encrusted onto the blade and the gold trimming around.
Studying it.
Looks
Oh
really
yeah,
nice.
I'll be with Orcdeath, awing at that axe.
It was impressively beautiful before. Now it's doubled the amount of artistically ingenued arts, and it's a masterwork beyond all anything you've ever seen. It would put students to shame.
I'm not really saying
It's
anything.
hot.
My joys just
Yeah,
dropped.
it's hot. So, as you guys are traversing the Underdark, I will say, your guide is going to take you a specific amount of the way there. But to achieve, this isn't just one person leading the entire trip. It's going to take all of you. So, with this, we're going to do a little skill challenge to determine the next couple of days of travel. Failure results in longer trips. Success results in faster trips. So, in this skill challenge, as you guys are traveling and traversing, and heading to the Middark from the Upper Dark, still 2 more layers to go before you find your tyrant, and hopefully save your friends. As you guys are traversing further and further down, and stay alive is a big part, yeah. As you guys are traversing further and further down, you are seeing large tunnels and vast canyons. You guys are going to traverse through knolls and hearing pitter patters of just different entities, but never seeing anybody. Never being able to see a ceiling unless you're inside of a tunnel. Seeing miles and miles of just pure darkness. The area is eerie, and at times you don't trust your guide until he moves to a small little lake of water, or just enough to find a small bioluminescent flower to just give you guys a little bit of aid in the eye soreness that you guys will have from just being in pitch black for the entire time. Even those with dark vision, you don't live down here. You still need some sort of natural light. So when we do these skill challenges, one has to be survival, and since you have a guide, that survival will be with an advantage. So again, to explain skill challenges, every single person needs to go before we go to a full rotation, only one skill at a time. This is going to dictate days, weeks, and at worst months of travel.
Anybody got a positive score on?
I do. I'll do survival check.
All right. Since you have a guide, you have a huge advantage on this. So, roll me with advantage on survival.
Okay. I will do the first one, which was 17.
All right.
Plus my survival, which is, let's see, 22 total.
All right. As you guys are traversing around, last refilling your water skins, with your not navigation, cartography tools, starting to note and jot down where you've been going, passing days and days of this, and we need to do a little thing in a second. As you guys are traversing and passing through different areas, you start noting them down. You start asking questions, as this Duergar seems really in tune with the Underdark. Almost like this is his second home. Knowing what things are going to be above, in front of you before it passes. And with that aid, and you kind of also being here and noting what's in front of already traversing this area, just trying to avoid different things, pinpointing what the graveyard of blue dragons was before you fought that the Behir, noting the last time you encountered a mind flayer and trying to avoid those tunnels. You guys are successfully passing through, as you have gone one night without the night hag interfering with your dreams. Everybody who's been affected still has the same temporary maximum HP, but that's surprising to you. So, what about the next skill challenge?
Can I do perception?
Sure, you can do perception. Only perception.
I need to explain or anything, or what?
One more time.
Explain why perception or something?
Yeah, please do.
Well, basically just I kind of want to, I don't know if this is perception or investigation, but I kind of wanted to look around if that's safe over there. If there's something over there.
That is definitely perception. Yeah.
Yes. Because I have advantage on it. That's why I wanted to do that.
Okay. Roll.
That is a dirty 20.
Okay. As Rognarv with you have the sentinel shield, right?
Yes.
Okay,
My
with your shield that randomly kind of an eyeball appears and looks around, noting specific trap falls, avoiding pits of large venomous snakes around, avoiding a odd leftover abandoned goblin village that had pre-traps laid out throughout the like almost mile area that you guys had to go for a shortcut that Ariell and this Duergar kind of mapped out to save a couple of hours or maybe days of trip. And with your careful eye helping people avoid landslides and avoid pitfalls, and it's doing successfully well. You guys have been traversing for a good amount of time, and okay, you're going to a third day without a night hag intervening with your day or night.
Yeah.
All right. Since we're doing beat 4 before 5 failures, we have 2 successes, 2 more, and you guys are doing excellent. What's our next skill?
I want to have Cole. Arcana.
Arcana? Okay, explain.
I'm gonna have him use the spell Arcane Eye. That makes
Okay.
sense.
Sure, that makes sense.
Just having that go out, like, you know, yes, we have the guide, but having that go out another 6. So,
What was the total, sorry?
hold on, I haven't gotten.
Apologies.
Sorry, I dropped something.
Oh, because since this is like the third day, you said?
At the current, yeah.
Start of the third day, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
That's a 20.
I guess replenish my spell slot. Or was that? Sorry.
20 already passes the DC for this day. Since you guys have been succeeding so well, then not have increased too much. As you see the Arcane Eye being casted every now and then to throughout these days to give us another aid. And
At the same time, I guess further explain myself, it's also to have a better like idea in case there is something that is further ahead that can't, you know.
as the odd thing is that you guys are not really seeing too many individuals. You're seeing a lot of abandoned huts and cities, or other than those snakes that you saw, you haven't seen any living creature. But with that Arcane Eye, you were able to bypass a large amount of specter-looking individuals. It's going to detour you a bunch, but you're going to avoid, from what you can tell, a small little village of some sort of castration looking people that look to be dead and just spiritual energy laying around.
Question:
Yes.
these villages that were passing by, do they look like they're old and breaking down, or they look pretty fresh?
It's a large mixture. They don't look pristine. They look either ransacked, destroyed, or they look like someone just left. If anyone takes time to explore any of these villages, I'll note that down. We'll take a little bit longer on our trip, but if anyone wants to, I'll explain a little bit more.
We don't.
If
Yeah,
not, then
Orcdeath is kind of saying with that was like, is this freshly kind of
it
just?
Well, I mean, is it recent, or is
Yeah,
it
is it
something
recent
that's happened in the
abandoned
past?
or-
it
I mean, is it
you
look
have
old, or
with your already a survival that has been rolled.
Mhm.
The oldest looks months, and the freshest looks about a week.
Mm.
okay?
But it's just basically a
recent.
mixture of them. Like
Yes.
But a month is not that far off.
That's also
Yeah.
true.
If anybody does choose to want to go and investigate these abandoned villages, Cole wouldn't mind because again, he is still keeping an eye out for.
That's up to the group.
Like, Yeah.
Orc says no.
Do you want
Why we
to?
stay around? We need to be going some.
I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff.
As you also will note that Raphanis is complaining at all times, but never to anyone specifically other than just West.
Since West is right there next to her.
I will.
So she's fully conscious now?
Yes, she was fully conscious on the late second day.
Okay.
Good.
All right. So that's West will no doubt stand guard by her, assure that he will keep her safe.
He would have revived, like, I guess, come conscious.
You cut it at the end. I'm sorry.
No, when she would have regained consciousness, Cole would have just been fucking awkward. Just like, okay, she's okay. Okay, cool. That's all.
Ariell would be asking her
Mhm.
questions like who she is, how she found herself in that tower, where she's from, things
Well,
of that nature.
Hun, it's quite simple. When I was born, I had a beautiful mother who sold me off to the highest bidder, apparently. And I've been passed around and around to wizards and artificers and men of high esteem and gold to make them shit. So, if over here, and she's definitely making loud noises and kind of, as you kind of see some of the Duergar look at her to keep quiet, and she refuses and looks towards West. If my big brother over here was truly a big brother, he would have been there to stop that, right? Also, the fact that I didn't want to fight Zordazu, and I fucking died. And somehow, y'all decided that it would be a good idea to bring me to the shit that I didn't want to be involved in.
Yeah,
I didn't want to go further down into the Underdark. I would have just walked up. I would have found my own way. But now, I don't know where the hell I am. And I have no other choice but to follow these farting assholes over here. And she kind of points to the Duergar. And be alongside you, the heroes.
I'm gonna look to West, and like the second we make eye contact, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna just walk backwards.
She is full
He's like-
putting her
he's like he
energy
wants-
on West.
It's like he wants to say something, but he's like afraid to say something, and that's very rare for West.
No,
Like if West is gonna say something, he's gonna say something, but West is just like,
no.
I'm
Ragnar-
sorry, the second she says the whole part about the heroes, Cole's like that image of that lady laughing with the salad.
laughing while holding salad.
No, Ragnar was definitely looking at West. Was like, well, he's definitely big, but you two are brothers and sisters.
I mean,
She looks at you. I seriously doubt it.
I see the resemblance.
I mean,
You humans look alike. Well, you're not human. I'm confused. Brom, let's go.
She kind of mutters under her
Yeah, you
breath
figured it
something about birds and the bees, and
I don't understand what birds and bees have.
Oh gosh, we're not getting into this, West.
as the days progress, I'll need a fourth skill challenge. Who wants to take care of that? You guys are 3 for 3.
Well, I guess West will do in athletic.
All right,
In the sense of using himself to help out when needed. If people are having trouble keeping up, he'll assist them and move
Okay.
things out of the way if needed, or be a pack mule.
All right, all those are extremely useful in traversing through areas. So, roll me athletics. I don't know if
Long
that's a
silence.
good face or a worried face.
It's a good.
Okay, it's a good face.
25.
25 definitely blows the DC out of the water. Since you guys have been succeeding every single time, I'm using that as a good aid to keep the numbers low. As Wes, you kind of start packing more stuff than you should. You guys start moving throughout this area, definitely jumping on things, climbing to make sure that there's nothing above. If there's anything danger, you would definitely been ready to take the blow or the blunt end of something. Always just going where you're pointed for a couple of days. From according to our dice, the next 6 days. So we are a total of 9 days thus far traversing to the Underdark.
Rations, I need to...
So please mark off 9 rations, everybody. And water is already being taken care of by Laz. Her create water spell is actually enough for everybody here.
Because of level, basically?
Yes, because of the you also see that the Duergar have their own food. So please mark that off. As you guys have...
We have 6 days of rations.
Wes would be having his with...
You do see that one of these days, we'll say the 7th day, you see as Rafinas kind of goes over to you, Wes, grabs your ration. Just looks at you, and then gives it back, kind of moves away.
Oh.
She has had nothing but unkind words to you.
I mean, I would have been having my rations with her, so if she wants it, he's gonna just hand it back to her.
Everybody can roll me insight if you like.
I'm excited.
You said everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
With this. Nice.
I got a 14.
22.
Okay,
Cold
20.
Yeah, I have 22 as well.
Alright, both of you pass.
15.
15 passes.
16.
Everybody except for Ariell, who's kind of having a lot of things to do right now and very preoccupied with mapping the location, as a thought kind of goes in the back of your head that if anything happens to your guide, you are the guide now. So with that extra stress on top of his shoulders, you're picking up hints and cues like, why is she being so mean to Wes, before I need to watch for everybody's safety kicks in, and you start guiding the crew along and further. As you also see Laz kind of look at her and stop being real buddy-buddy with her and kind of like move away, as all of you guys get a sense that she is putting a lot of blame specifically towards Wes since the moment someone uttered the word brother. And this feels that's what West and Orcdeath get. Like, you noticed it and has not stopped, and she's been pursuing it. Almost bratty. Almost like a little kid who's just mad and doesn't know why they're mad. They are mad, and they're going to let you know that they're mad. They want their juice. Cole and Rognarv, you feel that there's a lot of pent-up frustration from a long time, and this is the first time that she's felt comfortable enough, as in safe, to express that. And she's never had that. So in a way, this is positive, but she's not dealing with it the best way possible. She feels safe enough to express anger and not be judged or hurt.
I'm assuming when this would have happened, Cole would have been just sitting there, like, messing around with, like, the little fox skull, like, talking to it and stuff. Sees that, and he's like, okay, I'm done with it. Gets up and walks over, just like, listen, I get it, you're mad, but you're making a lot of fucking noise. And I put a lot of effort into bringing you back. Please don't make me regret that.
So, young horn boy, what you're saying is that
Hold the map up closer to my face.
I better not mess up your ritual by getting myself killed again on something I didn't want to be a part of. Apologies for not living up to your expectation on a proper spell being casted.
Orcdeath feels a small bug and goes up to her and says, "Here, drink this, you feel better."
She...
Starting to
as Orcdeath, as you hand that to her, she kind of looks at you like, I don't... And then she just starts chugging it down, and you see, like, years of tension just drop from her shoulders as she drinks some of your ale.
Water? We can carry you if we have to.
She kind of like pours. She's not looking at you. It's almost like you're feeling like she's embarrassed, but she does move the tankard to you. Sorry.
Wes doesn't say anything, but he just kind of like nods,
fill it
like,
back
yeah.
up.
All right.
I'm looking at that. I'm looking at that. I was like, are you sure she's not related to Orcdeath?
And she's thus far she's had 1.5. We'll see how the rest of the day continues. And it has dramatically helped in her shutting up and not being loud. And
I was gonna say, because Cole's tail is like, I'm sure everyone's seen a pissed off cat. His tail's going. And he's just gonna stomp back over to his stuff, actually bothered to cast Speak with Dead, and just sit there and
talk to
pour his fucking frustrations out on this poor skull.
Mm-hmm. As you start speaking to Mark Anthony. Ariell, you even see the Duergar that is aiding you in the trip. Finally, she shuts up. As you guys are progressing the next couple days, for the entire time, this entire 9 days, I need everybody to roll me a perception check, additional to what Rognarv already rolled. This is your own individual perception of the 9 days that have passed.
Nope. Nope.
10.
Yeah.
10, yeah, 10's a fail, unfortunately.
Fuck you, Cole.
23 for Rognarv.
Okay, 23 is good.
24.
Okay,
for
2
Ariell.
pass.
29.
29, okay.
Lord.
Alright, Tiefling. What did you get, West?
Perception.
22? Or 4? Alright. Wes, your head is like, what did I ever do to piss her off? As Orcdeath...
he's like thinking introspectively. He's like, you know what? I get it. Like, that kind of that internalized anger. I understand. I've been there. I feel this. Maybe we are a little closer than we realize.
I feel like
It's almost like she has anger issues and doesn't know how to deal with them. Very astute of you, West.
Join the fucking club, mate.
Welcome, mate. So, our Rognarv and Ariell, you guys have the same category. As you've been traversing, and the further away that you've been going, especially the first 2 days of leaving before she woke up, you were seeing the tower just, you were seeing it shake a bit in there, but it was almost like if it was sinking. And you think that the lava finally ate up the non-magical properties of it and collapsed the tower. As you're also seeing the city glow more and then get really dark. And you start seeing random patches of light throughout. It's creepy, the Underdark. You hear movement, you hear flapping of wings, you hear voices that you know as nobody behind you or in front of you. The ability to not see any further as an extra level of spookiness. Your Duergar compatriots are not friendly. They stick to themselves, and for 9 days at least they've been true to their word. Ariell, you don't even think you can really trust your guide. If you're not double checking him, you don't know where he might be leading you. It's a good thing that you are. You haven't seen a living soul other than your own in 9 days. The death curse that is springing throughout has definitely left a mark. But in addition to all that, you feel small little shakes here and there on the ground. You kind of think that it might be some sort of quicksand or loose dirt or something, or looking around, since you can't really see too far, it might be, since you've experienced some of these before, an avalanche from the Underdark by canyons nearby or mountains nearby, but nothing. In addition to this, Cole, on the late morning after your meal of the 9th day, you haven't really felt it due to your infernal heritage, like it or not, but you are starting to see beads of sweat appear on the Duergar. They were not there before. And I'm going to place you guys on a new map.
Oh boy.
As right now, you guys are where I just placed you, where I thought your marching order would be. But please move yourselves around, and where you, as the map is so huge, all I see is darkness. Okay.
Darkness.
So
Yeah, I can't.
you cannot see anything. If you cannot see, please let me know, because that means you do not have. You should be able to see.
It's loading.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says it's
You
loading.
probably need to
It says
move
it's-
it because I had to move it.
Down towards the bottom left of the screen.
Yeah, it's a these
She legitimately
maps.
has-
No, I have nothing on
She
my
legitimately.
screen.
Okay. If you are having issues, so right now, Tabatha, you're the only one who cannot see anything. It's not loading it up at all.
Do I have do I have control of Cole, or is Cole on the?
Cole is on.
Okay.
You do not have control of cold. That's probably why.
That's
Okay.
why. Because I've noticed if I lose
Okay.
control of Cole.
Can everybody see? Can you see now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay. I would say make the map super small so you can see where you are, because this map, I had to cut it down into several maps because of how large it was.
A little heads up to I don't have control of Brum.
Okay, let me give you control of Rome. Thank you. Does anyone have any technical issue at the moment?
Not me.
Okay.
Right now, not really. I can.
All right.
I
So
can control Rognarv, and okay, I have Brum now as well.
okay, I'll let you guys note that your Duergar compatriots are all right here. They're outside the map just because they are right behind Lass. And at this
Okay.
current moment,
I'll probably be like right behind Ariell, to tell the truth. Like, it's gonna be the guide, and then Ariell, and me and Brum should be like right behind Ariell.
Hudrell, is that the guide?
yes, Hudral is. They all have their names. Please let me know if you can see their names.
I cannot see everyone's names. I can just see Hudrell.
Okay,
Yes.
then that was an experiment. I need to have everybody access to their names. So as soon as you ask their names, I will present it. But
Okay.
Hudral has definitely made his presence to all you guys, so you know Hudral's name.
Just I guess just for sake of role playing and exposition,
Yes.
the entire time that this journey is going on, West in times that are appropriate is following cue with Ariell and party. Just like, okay, when's a good time to talk? Usually when resting. He would be, whether she likes it or not, telling Rafanas his entire life story, and he's telling her everything.
You see that the more how many days have you been doing this?
As long as it takes for me to get the whole story out.
That might be maybe a little bit longer than you have here.
Okay.
Um,
We'd be coming to a close at the childhood part.
At the
Chapter
first,
406.
yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now.
Day 406. I was a young lad of 12.
I would say that the first 6 days of you doing this,
Mm-hmm.
she says nothing and really looks like she's ignoring you until the
Okay.
morning of the 7th. Now she starts paying attention to you, and the only thing that she says that's comforting would be, sounds like your mother was kind of a bitch then.
Yeah, a bit. I mean, She wasn't really my mom. She just kind of found me. But yeah, I guess if that's what a mom is some old lady that takes care of you and feeds you and clothes you and demands that you give her attention and love, then yeah, I guess it was pretty shitty.
Yeah, that's called a mother, not a mama. A big difference between them.
Yes.
And then she looks at herself kind of like bonding with you and then just immediately walks off. So, because you beat the 25 DC, Cole, Cole, you have nature trained.
No, I do not.
Roll
but
me
I
nature with
could.
roll me nature with disadvantage. This isn't something
I
you're
do-
thinking of. This,
Okay.
yeah, this is not something that you're trying to stall so you have the foreknowledge to cast your channel divinity. This is a would this have occurred to you is this past morning, the past couple hours you guys have been moving.
So what? So sadly, one was a 19, and then the other one was a 7.
7 or 17?
17 was the disadvantage. 19
Okay.
was the other.
Did you say
roll.
sadly?
Yes, I said sadly.
Doubt.
So 17 total.
17 total.
Okay. With that, kinda like water. Not that you've ever experienced it, but you glance across it. Now that you're starting to see the bead of sweats on your Duergar compatriots, and Laz always looks like that. A little bit on Rognarv. Lava is a very specific, odd liquid, and like a house leaking, the water kind of goes wherever it wants to go. As you guys start hearing about 30 feet behind you, and you see a huge glow from that stone that fell. And you start seeing as parts of the lava in this tunnel that you're in starts coming down. And the whole tunnel is starting to be illuminated. As your guide, Hurdal, kind of looks behind. And before you see that he's about to say, "We gotta go." As soon as he says that, you see as you all feel the tunnel shake before you. As everything starts moving around and just different holes of lava just start pouring underneath, above, and beyond you as you start seeing the tunnel itself shake. And it starts having small little glows throughout as pools start appearing left and right, in front of you, behind you, all around. As I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh.
As we're going to do an initiative counter that is non-combatant.
Oh wow, that was actually nice.
For such a low dex, I actually did okay.
So did I.
Me
Okay.
too, actually.
Since I have control over 3 groups of individuals.
Man.
Alright, Jeremiah, if you don't mind being the official tentative of writing this.
Hi.
Okay, who got 25 plus?
Good grief.
Well, not that good, but
20 plus? Nobody got 20 or higher? Okay, 15 up.
I got an
19.
18.
19.
I got a
What did you get, Wes?
6.
Oh, 6? Oh, okay. So,
16. 16.
Ariell, Rognarv, you guys get to decide who goes first since you both got 19s, and then Cole's with an 18.
Let's just roll off.
Well,
Sure.
D20.
you got a what?
That's a 19 again.
Ah,
A D20. That's a 19 again.
you win.
Mine was 17 plus 2, but
Okay,
the roll
so-
off was a 9.
So, Rognarv, Ariell, Cole, West.
Wait, this is the initiative?
This is initiative, yeah.
Okay. No black space on top?
Nope.
Rognarv, Ariell. And then West.
Cole
Cole or
West.
Cole?
Cole then
Cole.
West.
Okay.
Okay. Orcdeath, what did you get?
Sick.
A 6? Okay.
Yep.
Then it's going to be Urdel,
Okay.
your guide.
Right.
Yes. With an 11. Oh, both of you got 11. So Laz and then Rafinas. Orcdeath and then the rest of the Duergar. For the next couple of maps.
I think that's how you spell Duergar.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably misspell it. The goal is to escape the conflict. As the lava tunnel itself, the environment is going to go first, and then we're going to start at the end. So technically, it's a first of initiative. To keep things a little bit simple.
Rewrite it.
No, I'll just do that. Oops, sorry. So, as soon as this starts, I need everybody to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh god.
Oh,
That's my best stat.
man.
That's my best saving
Oh
throw.
my
It's a
god.
dirty 20.
Oh
Okay.
god.
18.
Alright, I will let you guys know the DC is 17.
Okay, I have an
Holy
18.
crap, I just made
I
it.
have a 16 plus 2.
No.
God.
No way.
Dang.
West.
Alright,
I'm
so,
firing my dice.
as this happens and the rocks start and falling down and people start just shaking and tumbling onto the ground, those that failed take 6 points of bludgeoning damage,
Oh.
which Laz takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
6.
Yes, 6 total.
Damage. Done.
And then everybody else, including Duergar, pass. So, with that,
No damage or half
if you
damage?
pass, no damage.
Okay.
It's only if you fail do you take the damage, which was only 6. Top of the round, technically second. Rognarv, what do we do?
Is this counting like action, bonus action, whatever?
Yes. This is going to be your turn.
Yeah.
What do we do?
Quick question though.
Yes,
for-
sir.
Since Braum is a bonus action to operate, basically,
Mhm.
is it a bonus action for me to let him go inside my bag of holding? Or
I would say for Braum to go into your bag of holding will be an entire action. You have to
Entire
hold it. Your action. So you still have bonus and you still have movement. It'll be your
Oh.
action for her to go inside.
let me double check my thing then.
As
Oh,
again,
it
about
doesn't
35 feet.
take an action. Okay. No, I had to look at my wing boots. It doesn't take an action
Okay.
to activate it. I just fly basically. So
Sure.
my action is to put Braum on my bag of holding.
As
So
you
she's-
guys all see Braum go into this bag, Rognar zips it up, puts it back in his hole.
Let me
Okay.
just put her over here or something.
I'm gonna delete her just because she might give you visions that you're not allowed to see.
Oh, okay. Wait. That's
So,
fine.
Yep.
Bag of holding. And then I'm flying.
as you
5
see,
feet up.
Rognar kind of like steps
Like,
into the
let me
air,
try this.
kind of stumbling around a little bit, and he starts moving. Go, move your
It
speed.
worked. Fly speed is what's the standard fly speed? 50 or 60?
30.
Fly
If you do not have fly speed, it's 30.
No, you have a flying speed. Oh, equal to my walking speed.
So 30,
Okay.
yeah. It's 25 then.
25.
Because you're
I'm
a dwarf.
flying at least, but that's okay. I thought it was like I have a fly speed. I just read it. Okay, I read it wrong then. But fly speed
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I just don't want to block him. I guess this is what I'm flying
All right.
to.
So, as you start moving,
Oh,
Mhm.
20 then, because I had to fly 5 feet up and then.
all right. As you kind of move up and then start hauling, as Ariell, you see Rognarv is, and as he's running in the air. Ariell, it's your turn. What do we do?
I'm going to yell out to, well, not yell, but loud enough to where those in our party could hear us.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say, everyone use your water skins. And I'm going to look to Laz and say, do what you can. And I'm going to kind of use my wings, fly up, and in the direction of the largest flow, I guess, the most dangerous flow, I'm just going to start flapping my wings as hard as I can to cool. I mean, lava cools pretty quickly, so that's why I'm trying to slow the flow as much as I can to give people time to move.
Okay.
I'm literally, that's all I'm doing my whole turn, is just trying to slow the flow of the lava.
Okay. As for that, I would say roll me a strength.
Oh boy. Okay, that is going to be a 17.
17. Okay. All right. Okay. Roll me 1d6.
Oh shit. Okay.
What'd you get?
4.
Okay, alright. I will ask you in a minute. Please remind me. Alright. So, Cole, what are we doing? As you guys just see Aro just kind of stand up, start flapping his wings.
Cole, like, okay, yeah, that's bad. Looks back, and he's going to he's gonna cast Bless on Orcdeath,
Okay.
West, and refine it.
Okay. I'll just put
Blue marker? Oh no, blue is concentration.
put a little heart on you guys. Okay. What does Bless do one more time?
Bless just adds a D to a saving throw.
Okay. All right.
Or attack roll, or...
Okay. So remember, you guys, you have a D4 to add to your saving throws or attacks if you need to. All right. You action to cast a spell. What else? As you guys start seeing the lava start just pouring, and behind you looks like it starts amassing almost the sides of the tunnel itself. It really looks like it's getting flooded with just lava.
Cole's moving up.
Okay.
Well, the lava.
in front of
Sorry.
him, and, like, next... Can he move, like, right here?
Sure. That's fine.
Right there next to Ariell, and just like, okay, what's the plan? What do we do next? Where do we need to go? Like, just heading this way, or?
Just run forward. Run forward.
Hold on. 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
All I guess.
Yeah, it's all we got right now. I understand.
Yeah, it's just, what do we do? Okay.
West.
Running forward, but he's gonna
Let me move it over here.
What did you say, West?
Like a sack of potatoes.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab Rafanis, throw over my shoulder, and just book it.
Roll me a strength.
Okay.
Plus a D4, right?
Just oh yeah, bless. Okay. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag bless.
Hashtag blitz.
We got those
That's our
t-shirts
merch
down
store.
below. Yeah.
Or a hashtag blessed. Okay. So just a regular strength check.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a 17 with the blessed.
Okay. I would say that your action right now is to move to pick her up.
Yes.
Your movement with your strength score, I'll say you can move fully with minus 5 feet of penalty.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. 35 puts me right behind Cole.
All right.
Hauling ass. I guess she's coming with me then. Oh, I can control her.
Yeah.
Yeet! Ah!
What the?
She can do whatever she wants.
We are full running forward. That's all we're gonna do. So you just see him and just books. Yep. Laz is going to run. She's going to literally yell the word yeet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And as she does, she is going to conjure water and splash all over you guys. Now she's getting there. So every single one of you guys is wet. That is the entire party.
Got it.
Jeremiah.
What does Cole look like right now?
He
A
looks like a.
You must know. So the fucking coach just.
I'd say that goes for the dwarves too. They just lose all the volume in their beards.
The dwarves are not close enough for the water to take effect this round. As all right, just
I meant our dwarves.
Oh yes. You guys are definitely all right. So with that, it's now the Duergar's turn. Which, if they are here, that's 5, 10, 15, 20. The thing is, there is a limit to how many people can book behind y'all because of the occupied space.
So with her casting that
Mhm.
and like all over us, and me at the same time flapping my wings, would that kind of make a mist go through the tunnels?
A little bit, but you don't think it's enough to help with the amount of volume. This is going to aid for sure, but you don't think it's going to stop it.
Got it.
All right.
Yeah, I need to make
Orcdeath, you need to go because I don't want to skip you at all. Orcdeath, what do we do?
He's looking.
Okay. 15, 20, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, 50 feet will get you up to here. You are the second in line right now.
right here.
Yeah. As you just see Orcdeath just, again, as soon as fire is involved, he becomes the most athletic sprinter the party has ever known. As you just see him running, sliding, tumbling here and there, and just making his way through. There we go. Okay, go. As you just
He takes after the famed urban runner Usain Boltski. Usain Bolt.
Bolta. All right, we are running as fast as we can. I'm gonna try to see how many. Technically, you can occupy this square. You can occupy here. I'll let you occupy here. You guys can occupy this. You guys can occupy this. Oh, only one is not in. We have Ballenhorn. Bellhorn. He's outside of the map at the moment. Everybody else is currently just.
You got one spot. You got one spot.
Then we will move you, sprinter, over here, as we are charging and rushing. So what did you get on your D6 roll? Coleton?
Me?
No, Coleton.
My D6 was a 4.
All right. I'm going to slow down the spread by 4 feet.
Okay. Good.
With a total spread of... Okay. That was 40 feet of movement. So breaking it down by 4, so 36 feet. So that is 1 foot higher than where it started. The lava is... Oh, 1 second. Let me get the lava miniature.
Lava miniature?
Yep, it's in a different map, so excuse me. As the lava is flowing and touches the last Duergar behind you, it starts burning them. I might have actually had it here, and I just need to look at my GM tools. 1 second. Sorry. I don't saw it. Nope. Okay, so it's in the second map. All right. So since it does touch them, I need one of you guys, whoever feels the fanciest, and if you know how, roll me 20d6 on the Roll20 app.
Oh,
Sure.
Hi. It was nice knowing them.
Oh, oops.
Goodbye.
I didn't try to do that. Hold on.
Oh.
20?
Yeah. This is go front. Why is it not showing up?
Oh wait, did it roll?
Oh.
I got it.
Oh, I think it's just not rolling that fast because it's so
there he
much.
went. You got it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh lordy.
It
go
said
Rognarv,
67.
All right, so these two dwarves take 67 points of damage immediately,
Gosh.
which, Ariell, if you would not have done that, 4 dwarves would have died. So these two Duergar behind you just start screaming and in pain. Ah! As they are currently on fire. As I'm going to just do this really quick. So, top of the round, it is the lava pit, or the lava flow. Alright. I need everybody to now make me an additional dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god.
Even the flyers?
19.
Wait, that... No, the flyers are immune to this because this is the ground shaking itself as the lava's flowing through. So if you are flying, you do not need to roll. You automatically will pass.
Went through all that hard work to get these fighters, and they're all
So
gonna
gotta
die.
roll a saving throw dexterity, correct?
Yes, yes. And because of the bless spell that Cole casted on you, you can add an additional d4 on top of your roll.
Quick question: How tall is this ceiling? How tall is
Great
this?
question. I would say 15 feet high.
Birderai,
Okay.
calm down.
What? I'm flying right now. Okay, Paul.
So, DC is 13. Who got a...
We both got 19s over here.
Okay, good.
We both synchronized a roll.
Dirty
Good.
Woo! Thank God.
The penalty for failing... Oh, she does not have any roll because she's on your shoulder. But he failed. Is you are knocked prone.
Oops.
If you failed, you're considered knocked prone by the tremors and the shaking of the situation. The DC is 13.
Yeah, I got a 21.
Okay, you're fine. As you see the whole place start shaking, you guys start running, kind of using your hands to stumble upon the wall and try to stabilize yourself. And the lava's approaching. Rona, what do we do?
Because okay, I'm gonna do something. Hopefully, this is a good idea. I'm gonna do. I have a plan. Hopefully, it's not a bad idea.
All right, what's up?
5, and then I will touch West.
Okay,
Is it a touch? Oh, it's not a touch spell. I don't need to touch West, but I will touch West anyway.
sure.
I forgot what I did here. Oh yeah, it is. It is a butt slap, but it's not an upward butt slap. It is a slap forward.
It is a propulsion.
Okay.
Propulsion butt slap.
slap.
I'm casting haste
Oh,
on West.
fuck!
Ooh, nice.
Since West is carrying Rifana, so like move faster with that, with your sister of yours.
We've
And then
got
that
to enter
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Because I already used my action, I can't move some more.
West
I
is
am
about to
5
enter
feet
the
up.
Speed Force.
All right. As okay. As
You are hasted. West.
Yes,
And that's
right,
it.
Wes, you are hasted. Okay.
I am.
You gain 2 bonus +2 to your AC, and you double your movement speed.
Okay.
And you can also do a dash action at the same time, or a disengage, hide, or a one attack weapon, or use an object. So you can basically move 3 times if you want.
All right. So, with that, we go to Ariell. Ariell, what are we doing?
Which Duergar fell prone?
The one in front. The Hurdal.
Oh yeah, I don't care if he falls prone. He's ahead of the pack here.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
I'm going to Zephyr Strike, bonus action. Fly forward and to about, well, I'll just put there, and grab this Duergar.
Okay.
And I'm going to kind of lift him up and move him with me.
Roll me strength.
Yes.
He is a heavy guy.
Yeah. Okay, that is 18 plus strength is plus 3, so 21. Again.
21. Okay. I'll say that your same as Wes, your speed is only reduced by 5.
Okay, so that means... Okay, so I will move him. Okay, that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I will move him right here.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna keep flapping my wings down that tunnel, trying to keep cooling the flow, giving them an opportunity to get out of here.
Roll me another d6.
That is a 5.
5. Okay. Cool. As the water and the mist are still there, still accumulating, so we'll see what happens. As you fly, grab him, just kind of drop him off, and just start flapping your wings, and you feel that he's complaining, but as soon as you start moving forward, he stops. And I'm like, thank you. Cole, what do we do?
Okay, Cole is going to 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, full movement.
Okay.
Double movement, I mean.
All right. As Cole is booking it, Wes, what are we doing?
Yep, same. Running as fast as fuck.
Right. I'll say for the sake of simplicity, as long as you're carrying Rafanas, your speed will be reduced by 5 feet.
Okay, so I really Rognarv slaps ass and all of a sudden vision vibrate.
You have lightning bolts in your eyes.
So I'm gonna do my movement and then basically do full movement. And
I'm
allowed dash as well.
Okay, so movement, action to dash, and then dash. Okay.
All of that minus.
Yeah, so at the end of it, -5 from it.
Okay, so your full movement right now is your first movement right now is 80,
Yes.
and then your dash is 40, and then your action to dash is another 40.
Wait,
So that's
Is-
100.
is his move is your speed doubled?
Yes, because of haste.
Yeah.
Haste
I
double
haste
movement.
it, so I get an additional action, which means I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Crap.
you're moving.
If you're moving
160.
that fast, I do need a strength check.
Okay.
You're moving 100 feet in 6 seconds.
Yeah, that's fucking stupid.
You are running faster than a cheetah.
It's fucking majestic,
Whoa!
thank you.
Look at him go.
Oi! Oi!
I want to hear a 20.
Unfortunately, I can only give you 14.
Oh my god! What?
Roll me a dexterity saving throw, West.
Ooh, I get advantage. Plus.
Oh yeah,
Plus is on saving throws as well.
Saving throws
Okay.
as well, yes.
It's like jumping on a treadmill that's moving faster than you.
yeah. You have an
As the tunnel just starts
Shit, Wes.
shaking, and you still see dirt and rock and loose gravel start falling forward, as also start small little pockets of lava just start like erupting throughout, as you all get a feeling that the lava feels like it's pressuring down on you.
How's a 21?
21 is good. I will
Okay.
say that you did it successfully. Good job. You didn't drop your sister.
Oh, thank God!
All right, move your beautiful behind 100 something feet, bro.
160, 155 then, because you said minus.
But minus
Fine.
15. Just add everything in minus 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So 40,
Oh.
40, 40. 40 times 3.
because you said minus. 160 plus minus 15.
Yeah. So
It's
well,
145 right here.
145. Where are you
145.
pointing me? Right.
145.
Jesus Christ. Hold, please, while I grab him.
as you run 145 feet west, and you still do not see the end of the tunnel.
I was like, wow, look at him go.
As you all see just
out.
boom.
Run, Forrest,
Hold on.
run!
I gotta get him over there. I gotta get him all the way over there.
I'll move Rafanis
Boom.
with you.
There he goes into the dark. Like a bitch in the night.
As Wes,
Run, Forrest.
you're seeing the end of a tunnel, and the lava still flows through. As you just running and just gravel and sand kind of just hit all of you guys behind you, and you're just like, oh god. Especially Cole, you kind of get a little bit of dirt in your mouth just from the patter of the anime just whooshing through. Naruto
Sonic
style.
run.
The Sonic run, if you will. This will forever be known as the Sonic play. All right, West, good job. Hordle's gonna also book it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He fell down.
1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Good.
Half of his movement is to get up, so that is 15 feet that he can move. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. As he's just stumbling, trying to get up, crawling, kind of tumbles forward, and then his action is to dash. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As he is moving quite fast for a Duergar. All right, Laz, we're gonna. Laz, what would you do? Laz would cast Dimension Door.
Is that 500 feet?
That is 500 feet.
Holy crap.
So with that,
Does that even fit the map?
I don't know. We'll see. Let me make this smaller. 1 second. Okay. The end of the map is 200 feet away.
Oh my gosh.
Oops, wrong way. So, Wes, as you see a portal in front of you, and Lass is booking it, and she just kind of steps out, and she just, Lass, come here! Rafanis is on you. Orcdeath, what are we doing?
Hussein Bolt is sprint.
In the Dwarven Olympics, Orcdeath was
23.
gold medalist.
I'm sorry, you were cutting out. What did you do, Orcdeath?
I think he's spoken.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. All right.
He's doing his full movement, so 50.
Yep. As the Duergar also gonna move 50.
Damn, Rog, you should have hasted Orcdeath. It's funny watching him run.
Well, look, I think my little worry was
Waddle.
you were carrying Rifanis, so it was like, well, maybe he needs a little bit more help.
You just want me dead so you get my damn axe. I know what you.
No.
As they are booking it.
Yes.
All right. What did you get, Ariell? What did you get on your D6 roll?
5.
5. So we're going to move 15 feet forward.
It's fine. It's the flyers that's left behind at the moment. Book it.
Thank God we're covered in water.
That will help.
Little, for like half a second.
Not
We started
much.
catching on fire.
Turn it to steam when it gets here.
All right. With that, I need, now that it's the lava's turn, after the flow move, I need everybody to make me your choice, acrobatics or athletics check.
Even the flyers.
Even the
20.
flyers. Even the
Okay.
flyers. DC is 13 again.
Acrobatics or
Are we still blessed?
Yes, you're so blessed.
God! Scared the shit out of me.
That was a
Right.
nat 20.
So, did anybody fail?
21.
I have a
Paul and
19
Ariell on the same
acrobatics.
wavelength.
Oh.
17.
All right, 17. Yeah, that's a pass.
Alright.
I'm gonna give Rifanis a disadvantage because she cannot move. She has no
Fair.
choice.
Whoopsies. 18 for West on athletics.
Okay, you're all passing, as the Duergar as a team and Rifanis is taking damage. As boulders and rocks start just falling throughout, and you start seeing little pockets of holes emerge from on top, and you start seeing a slight little glow underneath the belly of the ceiling. The whole area is starting to be illuminated just a hint more. Every single Duergar, except for Hardal and Rifanis, they all take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh gosh.
So the Duergars are, most of them are bloody now.
That's not good.
I rolled really, really high.
We
Okay.
have some healing magic.
Yeah, y'all do.
I have some, but
Okay. Well, they're actually exactly bloodied. That might give you a hint on their HP. Rifanis is not. Okay. With that, Rognarv, what do we do?
I am flying in booking it
Okay.
with my action. Oh wait, no, I'm going to freaking D&D Beyond to use roll 20.
No, understood.
50 feet. That's my movement right here.
Okay.
Right next to Cole.
Alright. As you see Rognarv just booking with on his little hind legs, just running 5 feet ahead of you. I mean, above you. Okay. If Ariell, what do we do?
I am going to fly up here
Okay.
and grab this Duergar right there.
Alright.
I'm gonna move him next to his buddy over here. Probably underneath my square since I'm in the air.
Are you carrying him in the air or are you dropping him?
I would drop him down once we get
Just
there.
letting you know that based on the pattern, roll me a strength save.
Got it.
A strength check, sorry, not save.
That is 16 plus 3, 19.
19, alright. As he kind of falls, you see the other guy kind of like pushes him back a little bit, and he gets in line, and you're up in the air.
Alright, is that an action to do that?
Oh, that's not what I wanted at all.
Ah!
Oh no!
Hi everyone!
That's what I wanted. Okay. Yes, it will stop your speed 5 feet though. That's what we're doing right now. So your speed has been reduced by 5.
Okay,
Per
it
like.
was an action, so I don't have another action.
Yes, you do. Your action you can move again, but reduce your speed an additional 5.
Yeah. Let me just double check something, because I think I actually might have just another 5 movement left from where I was. Yeah, I can move a little further. I was just putting him down there. So I will move here, and I will cast Aid
Okay.
on this Duergar, and this Duergar.
All right.
And I will do that at a 3rd level.
Okay.
So they will get 10 extra HP. No, sorry,
Okay.
4th level. So 15 HP
Okay.
each. And that'll be my turn.
All
Mark
right.
that spell off.
15, 10. Okay. As you move around and start playing, kind of blessing your, having your hands in a prayer position as you kind of fly around, it almost looks like dust and sparkles of gold kind of drench on them as they get aided. All right, if that's it, Cole, it's your turn. I didn't hear what you said. I think you just...
He's booking it.
All right, booking it. Cool. Wes, what are we doing?
Yeah, same. Same. We're doing that shit again.
All right.
So, okay. Yeah, so, for wherever... So, you said Laz was in front of him, right?
Yep, Laz is right here. Because she has to go on it.
He's running straight to her.
Okay.
It's gonna put him by Laz, and then he's gonna, like, look back and wait for the rest of the party.
As you do, roll me a perception.
Okay.
Oop, that's not... Oop,
Actually good. Wow.
Bless.
Bless! It's a 19.
19. You don't see an escape from here.
Shit. So where do we go?
That's your action to move there.
Yeah, no, that's
Oh, it's your action to look. You still have haste, so move.
Right.
Action to look from right here, as far as you can see. That's...
Is that your full first movement already? That's 75 feet right there. Where you are.
Yeah, I stopped like right there.
So your turn, Wes. What do we do?
Yeah.
I mean, like I guess using my reaction to speak to Laz, just like, so where do we go from here? Like,
I don't know. Find something.
I'm fucking trying.
She looks at you and starts pushing. There's nothing over here. Move.
I'll run over, just trying to find an area to. Nope.
Okay.
Just running and just looking.
All right. I will say, because you already used your action as a 19, we're going to continue using that because we cannot give you an additional action. And as you run over there, lucky you start seeing that above there's about a 20-foot gap that you have to climb, and there's a tunnel spreading above.
Okay. Cool. Blood. Okay.
So you have an option to climb up there and head in that direction, wherever that leads you, if you so choose.
Okay. All right.
All right. With Wes being done, Hordal's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Laz is going to, as she says, yeet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. And she needs to spend an action climbing since she took a dash to move up there. You start seeing her kind of climb up, but that's just, she's not officially up yet. Rifanis gets off of you, and we'll start the climb. It looks like she's actually, with the 20, dirty, she kind of just gets on your shoulders, climbs on top, and just moves above. And then she kind of looks down. There's a tunnel. And you all see as she even shakes too from where she's at. Orcdeath, what do we do?
Still running.
All right, move your character, run your booty patootie.
Right up to me.
Okay. These guys are also going to dash and run.
Got it.
And they are just hauling butt. Okay. This next one. That's actually the best one thus far. As you see this,
Best one for you or best one for us?
the lava just start flowing and tunneling forward, as you are all feeling the heat inside. As you start seeing more pockets just break from behind you, Ariell, as it is accumulating, and there's some haste to this as it's flowing through. Okay, it is now the environment's turn. Okay, I need everybody to make me your choice acrobatics or athletics check. DC is 15 now. Let me know if you pass.
Acrobatics or athletics? It's the same number for me.
As
19 for Roas, so
Okay.
for,
15 to pass. This is all I need to know, because a lot happening. So if you pass, cool. I'm giving everybody a second to roll. That's a pass.
22.
That's a pass. That is a pass as well. Cool. All right. So if you pass, you are taking 2 points of fire damage. If you failed, you are taking 3 points of fire damage if you pass. If you failed, you're taking 5 points of fire damage. As you start seeing little sprinkles of like heat and lava just go, and you see one of the Duergar as he kind of uses his shield to block off some of the lava that's going down and flowing down on him. As another Duergar grabs that shield, kind of throws to the side. As you see, just the shield just starting to melt. So every Duergar took 3 points of lava. Technically, it's lava. They are not doing well. They're very bloodied and beat up. Raphanis also takes 3, so everybody took 3 points.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you!
Okay, I lost internet there for a second.
Glad you're back.
Whatever the roll was, I rolled an 18 total.
You take 3 points of fire damage.
3 or
Ow.
2? I thought you said 2.
3. I did the half wrong. It's rounds up, so 3.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
One
With
more.
that, Rognarv, what do we do?
Okay, hold on. What's the range on this? Ooh, big brain. Big brain. Let's see if this works. Hopefully, 30 feet. That's my 30 feet. I am casting Great Food and Water.
Ah, nice.
Okay,
Very specific
where-
on the water? 30 gallons of water right here. 30 feet. Where was that again? There's a 30 feet. So
Okay, I'm gonna...
basically right there.
bit of water.
My main thing is the 30 gallons of water right here.
Okay. Let me get an icon. Okay. Roman Arcana to see how strong your conjuration was at this moment in time.
Arcana, I have very +8 on that one. 28.
28.
Can I
That was a
persuade the
nat.
lava not to
It's a
kill
nat
him?
20 +8.
Okay. Wait. What did you say, Coleton?
I was just joking. Could I persuade the lava not to kill us?
Please, just Mr. Lava, like, bro, buddy, you know, no. Okay, I will take note of that. All right, I'm gonna decrease it by a dice. Okay.
Quick question.
Yes.
Can I travel here? I know there's somebody there, but I am flying.
Yes, you can. If you're flying,
Okay.
100%.
Then 25
If you
feet,
want to
I'm
put
right here.
yourself like here outside of the
Yeah, okay.
that-
So
that-
that you know.
to make so you don't lose yourself in the chaos. All right, as you just see Rognarv just move his hand, it almost looks like he's just throwing barrels of water and food just out of nowhere onto that pile, and it just starts accumulating above. I mean, that's gonna help for sure. With that, Ariell, what do we do?
Same thing I've been doing. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Grabbing that Duergar.
Okay.
And 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right over next to me.
Alrighty. Roll me a strength check to just make sure that all succeeded correctly.
Yep, that is a 16.
All right, you're getting a little bit tired. These guys, but you're succeeding.
They're consistently going down.
The dice are telling the story. You're getting tired, bro. But it's.
Does it suddenly smell like chicken in here?
It smells like burnt Duergar and maybe a chicken in a minute. We'll see.
Hey, it's cooked chicken.
They've been taking a lot of damage, and these D10 have not been kind to y'all.
You did say that it's not an action. I would have the action still, so I will cast Aid again on 3 more Duergar.
Okay.
Is aid not? That's not concentration.
Nope. It's just an 8-hour duration. You just cast it, and it happens. For
All right.
8
Which
hours.
ones are you casting them on?
I will cast it on the one. No, I'll cast it on the ones that are farther back. So let's do him.
Okay.
Him, and does this guy look like worse off than the others?
No, it's just I'm not gonna make everyone bloody. They're all bloody. They're all pretty bad.
Yeah,
You're not gonna put a red.
these other 3 here in the back. I'll
Okay.
cast it on them at
Oops.
this time. Yeah, I'll do another 4th level.
All right.
So they all get another 15 HP.
That makes all the math simple for me. Thank you.
Mhm.
Alrighty. So as you start blessing them again, that little golden sprinkle, to keep consistency with what we've been saying. Cole, what do we do?
Cole's gonna look back, seeing that the Duergar are not doing well, and he is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, mass cure wound.
Okay, how much are you healing them for?
Let me roll that.
Nice.
Nice.
Thanks for the assist.
Wes, if you want to take your turn right now, as he is, because I'm assuming you're gonna move after that. You can roll me an athletics check. Oops, I don't know why I moved. I apologize. Wes, what?
22 points of healing.
Okay. Now I need to start marking bloodied, because these guys are no longer bloodied.
Sorry. And then 5, 10, 15,
1, 2, 3,
20,
4, 5, 6.
25,
It was 7, right?
6. He was able to heal.
6. Okay.
I think up to this row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So the athletics is to climb Wes. What did you get?
20.
Yep, you see that Urfanis, apologies, should have had advantage because she would be aiding it. She's kind of just pulling you up. But 20, you didn't really need her help at all.
Strong.
But yeah, as you are above
You are hasted
here.
so-
So, because you're here west,
Yes.
I am going to. That was your action. And because you are hasted, I'm going to move you to the other map.
Okay. I would like to take a reaction. Yell as loud as I can.
Okay. As everybody, most likely you'll see black for now. I apologize for that. I'm also waiting for the map to load. Okay. Wes, this is where you climb to.
Okay.
You see little shards of bioluminescent stone throughout. It is. If you all see black, I apologize. It's just so Wes can move his turn. What do we
I
do?
don't see anything.
You don't see
The
anything?
same map. I just see the same.
You know why?
map.
Because I haven't moved you. I haven't moved the players.
That's rude, bro.
There we go.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. I'm not here, so
Bro,
it's just
that's
black.
like super rude.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's like pitch black. Oh no, I see things.
Yes.
I just have to move Jeremiah's screen because he's blocking everything.
Jeremiah.
My screen. What did I do?
I should probably be using these cards.
Okay. I see things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna just stick my head back through the hole.
Okay.
And this is never the brightest move, but West is not the brightest cookie. And just making sure I know my directions. Everyone get the fuck over here right fucking now!
As you hear that just an echo throughout the entire tunnel below.
Language.
Anything else, West?
It's a kids show.
That's it.
Ariel's probably
Proud.
honestly thinking that.
All right. If that's it, we're gonna go back to the other map. It's gonna take a second to
Ariel
load.
literally surrounded by hell language.
Okay, West just went. Herzel's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And he's gonna make it up to there, and he cannot climb because he does not have haste or anything. This is action. Laz is going to make the climb. We'll see. With the assist, she definitely makes it above. So she's with you. That's her action, and she is going to yeet. Yeah. That's going to be 30 feet that she's going to move forward. So that's to keep with that. Rifanis is going to stay there and assist. Orcdeath, it is your turn. What are you doing? Suspense.
I'll have you know that the consensus in Discord right now is that when West is hasted, he's running to the tune of running in the 90s.
Of course he is. Of course.
Because his movement's over 90.
Alright, I don't hear anything from Dickie. Do you guys...
Dad!
I don't hear anything.
I'm going to assume that he's doing the same thing as always, just running 50 feet.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3.
This is the one round where Orcdeath wants to fight the lava.
Right, yeah. Okay, Rifanis is assisting those that are going to do the jump. Okay. Orcdeath, Duergars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, so they're all... Nope. Ariell, you're not a Duergar. What are you doing? Don't get copied. Okay. And you kind of got booked back here. They're running 50 feet per turn. That's what they're doing. Okay.
Very nice.
Lava. That is 20 feet of movement. Lava.
Oh no!
1, 2,
go away.
3, 4.
Did my great footed water?
It's stopping
help?
it. I only rolled 1 die of movement instead of 2 dice of movement.
Oh. Did it make a wall so that it stops the?
It stopped the flow a little bit, yeah, but not entirely.
Not enough.
Yeah.
Because it's just 30 gallons of water.
Yep. All right.
The flyers are left behind.
I mean, the Flyers have been doing everything they can to slow it down, but you see that because of the amount of pressure and the stone kind of breaking and the pits kind of flying here and there of lava just like emerging throughout, it has reached a point where you see it kind of just boil faster. Because of the intense heat throughout, touching stone is even hot and painful to the touch. Those that don't have like gloves or anything on, or don't have like good leather boots, those that have armor are definitely feeling the heat, as somehow that is intensifying the speed of it. Because I'm going to add an additional die of distance whenever that happens. So, with that, I need everyone to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my.
Flyers?
Flyers are immune to this.
Yay!
I gotta. Okay.
God, are you kidding me? Every single Duergar, even with the D4, failed. That is 12. The DC is...
Blessed, y'all.
Huh?
Blessed.
Yeah.
The DC right now is 17.
Oof.
Rafanis passed with flying colors.
Oh.
Alright, pass. So, if you failed, you are knocked prone.
West, you have the advantage on deck save.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
So, if you failed, can someone roll for Orcdeath? I'll roll for Orcdeath, don't worry. Natural fucking 20. So, he has a dexterity of 0, so that's a 23 with the bless. As Tabatha, you are in freeze frame, and it was just you pulling your hair, and it was beautiful. Okay.
God, I'm gonna fix that right now.
Rognarv, your turn. You guys are immune to this because you cannot be prone, you're flying in the air.
Since we're kind of the last ones now, I'm just gonna book it. No more spells, because I don't have spell slots anyway. 50 right here.
All
5,
right.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
15. Okay.
I'm walking in air.
Ariell, what do we do?
I am getting the heck out of dodge. Let me see exactly how far I can go. Ah, shoot. Alright, that's 50, so I'll move myself here. Oops. So I can see.
Hello, can anybody
Hi.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Alive.
All right.
He's alive.
Or just to
And-
recap, I don't know when it was cut off. You are 5 feet away from having to climb a surface to try to escape the lava flow. As Raffinus is assisting you, Lass has already climbed up there. Wes is already on top as well.
All right.
Yes, Coleton.
This Duergar.
Oh my God, I'm
Right
so
here.
sorry. Wes, your card's been up the whole time. Someone needs to
Fine. he's a
check me.
Special boy.
Yes.
Beautiful hair. No longer exists.
It's like I need to look
Oh.
at once.
Shoot, wrong button. I will pick him up. And I'm gonna move over here with that Duergar right here, kind
Alright.
of his friend. I don't know if he can fit in the same space since they're allies, but if he can, then I'll plop him down there.
Because of the specifics of this map, they can't, and the terrain itself. Normal
Just hope
circumstances, they
we're
could.
near then.
Okay, roll me a strength set.
Got it. Ah, haha, better. That is another 21.
All right, I'll say for simplisticness, this one's well. Nope, you picked that one up. So this guy's in the air with you.
Got it.
All right, cool. Cole, what are we doing?
Cole is once I get. Alright. Cole is gonna. Can he get past everybody?
You can move through them, yes. You could just not end up in the same square as them for this encounter.
30. So 30 gets him to here. Death over. Oh hell.
And you see people climbing and through a hole in this direction.
15, 20, 25. 25 gets him there. Can he use the other 5 feet to move?
You have to use an action to actually climb. It has to be specifically an
crap.
action. So that's as
Well,
far as you get. You're starting to climb, but yeah. Okay,
Alright, that's as far as I get.
Cole West. You are in the other location. I'm going to copy. You guys might be able to see if Raphanis is triggered to all of you, or less. So West, what do we do?
Ariell card, just so you know.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Cole and West. All right. So, West, what do you do? So lava's still flowing. It's looking worse than it was originally.
Lava. Can I see the lava from up here?
You can see the glow, yeah, from underneath, yeah. Just so you know, this
Alright.
is a large hole.
No, I know. I'm
Okay.
hanging out like on the edge right here.
Okay. Yeah, I also need to specifically know what you can and cannot see, because dynamic
Okay.
lighting is very specific in this
Okay.
these next maps.
Yeah. So I'm just moving my 40 feet, like
Okay.
kind of where Laz is standing,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna check out the area to make sure it's safe for
Alright.
everybody. as
Roll
they
me
start
perception.
coming up. Nope. Don't know why I tried.
As far as you can see, both look like good options.
I got a 9. That's all I got.
Yeah. As far as you can see, they both look like good options.
All right, then I will just I'm just gonna go back and hang out by the opening with Raphanis, and I'm gonna assist anybody that's climbing up that needs assistance.
Okay. All right, I'll note that down. 2 people are doing it. I'll jump down to DC. Okay. With that, it is. I need to go to the map. Last. All right. Last is going to move. Wait, before I do, I don't want to give. Okay, good. Last is just gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's gonna move over here. That's as far as she goes. Okay. Then going back, I will see who's the next in line. As it is Raphanis, and she's assisting as well. Orcdeath, what do we do?
Okay. Now I see the map. All right. Seeing the map there for a second. All right. Climbed up that hill.
All right. Roman athletics, and you have that D4 to assist.
Yeah, don't forget your D4.
Copy that. I didn't know. 9.
Okay, just in addition, 9 does not pass, but Raphanis and Wes are assisting. So roll me with another D20 with advantage. So you have advantage on this. So the D4 still stays. Whatever number you use, add it on top of the higher of the 2 dice.
Come here, Shorty. Grab my hand.
Shit. 11.
Total?
With your D4?
Total 11 with the D4.
Damn.
Okay.
Unfortunately, as he jumps up and tries to grab your hand, Wes, and he just gets on a footing, slips down, and just his weight kind of brings you down, and you hold him. He's a couple feet off the ground, but he's not up. Either you need to pull him up, or he needs to climb up on his turn. But he's not on the other side. So you guys have that little challenge next time. All right, Duergar's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so yep, you're gonna get up to here, as far as you guys go, which means you guys go up to here. So I'm gonna move Orcdeath here to indicate that he's moving along. You guys go here then. Which means these guys, I'm going to do as a collective, as Raphanis is assisting them. Natural 20. So these guys make it to the other side. With that, I'm going to move them over here. To the flow of the lava. Alright. But now nothing really impeding on it. Alright, the lava is going to move 60 feet.
Oh, God. Ah!
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh no.
With the lava spreading. Yep, it is has definitely increased in speed. Rognarv, what are we doing?
I'm gonna look behind me because it sends heat. Like, son of a bitch!
Take a selfie.
5, 10, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
And you are flying, so you do...
Yeah.
Alright, so you're not in anybody's way. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna yell, hurry up! The lava's coming very fast!
Alright. With that, it is... sorry. Rognar. With that is now Ariell's turn.
Alright. Looking at... let's see how far I can go. 25. Alright, I'll first move there. Ah, shoot. There we go. And then I'm just gonna kind of fly over every... Well, no.
You can. I mean, it's pretty easy with wings.
Yeah. From here, though, I'm just gonna keep flapping my wings in this direction, trying to slow the lava down a little bit again. Give time for all these Duergar to climb up.
Okay. Roll me a strength.
Come on. Ooh, that's another 21. 18
Alright.
plus 3.
Roll me a d6.
Please be good. That's another 5.
5. All right, I'll mark down a 5 on here. Okay, cool. Thank you. Just could save lives like you did before. All right, Cole, what are we doing?
Yeet.
All right, climb up. Okay, you have advantage because Rafanis is able to aid. West currently is holding on to Rognarv.
Bah,
I mean,
okay.
Orcdeath. So,
What
Cole,
do I need to roll?
athletics. It has to be athletics because it's climbing.
It's like a baby made out of stone.
Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna go with the 16.
16 does it.
Because the other was a nat 1.
So that is your action to climb up. So I'm going to copy you guys into the next map because you are physically at the end of that map. Let me one step. Copy, delete here, and move you on to this side. Okay. Bam. And just so you guys know, West and Rifanes, as they're aiding people in climbing up, it looks like that is almost the entire volume of this surface.
Just really quick, do I have control of Cole?
You should.
I
The reason why you don't is because you're not on another map, and there you go.
Alright, from where he's at, can he see if, like, the lava's rising or anything?
Your action was to move, so unfortunately, no. Your action was to climb. You see glow, you see lava, but other than that, that's as much detail as you can get from this turn, because all this is happening in turns.
Okay. But then I guess he can't do anything else, right?
You can move if you want to move.
Okay. 20, 30 gets... And he's gonna look... I guess that's pretty much all he...
He's gonna look at what? Sorry, you cut out at the end.
He's gonna just look between both paths. That's all he's doing.
Okay, alright, yeah, there's 2 different paths. Alright, with that, Cole just went. It is Wes's turn. And Wes, you have a choice. You can either lift Orcdeath up, or with a disadvantage, or at his turn he has advantage on the climb. Your choice.
On the athletics.
Yes, the athletics. So,
Alright, I'm...
Cue cliffhanger music, please.
dun, 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 dun. You can try doing it now and rushing the process, but your athletics will be with a disadvantage. Or you aid him and give him advantage on his turn. If you want to try to speed up the process.
I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna chance the lift.
Alright, roll me athletics.
Oi. Uh, 14.
14 just meets the DC for the climb. So as you just, why are you so heavy? And you just see Ortha kind of just dangling, just letting you do all the work, just feeling kind of kicking a little bit, and he's on the other side with you.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Oh, you drink, me
So
lad.
tiny, but so fucking dense.
I'm going to move you, Orcdeath, on this other map. 1 second as I do that. Orcdeath is on the other map. Copy and pasting you there. Hurdal's going to also climb up. I'll see if that works. He does succeed. Okay. As I'm placing Orcdeath on this map. 1 second. Oh, shoot. I went too far. I went to the third map.
Hey guys, there's a third map! Follow me!
Alrighty. And with Hurdal also making it, I'll place him in a second. Laz is honestly gonna stand still. She's too far ahead. Verfanis is going to, on her turn, she's going to cure wounds at a second level.
Fair.
On herself, and it is Orcdeath's turn.
Oh, I'm over on the other side.
Yes.
And-
Oh, I need to move the map. I believe. No, yeah, you should be able to see it. Do you not?
Okay, hang on, let me look. Kind of.
It's a large map. I understand.
Oh, wait. I see something. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Okay.
So Verfanis is at full when she casts the spell at a higher level. Alrighty. So yeah.
Let me see.
There's two different paths.
Okay, can I use, I guess, perception on them? Kind of figure out, or insight?
Yeah.
Or which one can I use?
Perception will definitely do. That'll be your action to roll perception.
Right. Third.
Did you 13?
Do I hear anything? Yeah, I just rolled 13. Oh, do I need to roll
You
the last
hear
one too?
noise coming from this section. As
What kind
you
of noise?
you think it's the scared and panting of a Laz. You hear like, oh man, where are they? Where are they? Oh jeez, oh
And the
jeez.
other one,
And on the other one, you hear nothing on this side. So you hear Laz
Alright.
echoing from this side of the tunnel. And that will be your action. So you only have a bonus action now. You can speak if you want.
I think Laz is down this tunnel.
All right, as you see Orcdeath
I
kind of
hear her
pointing. And everybody that's on this side definitely notes where he's pointing at. As Wesley kind of turns around, and so as Verfanis, as I need to take the bloody count away from Verfanis because she's no longer bloodied. All right, so with that, Duergar get to go. And since we're not all on this side of the map, I will not call break yet until we all make it. So, I need to look at the Duergar and see exactly where they are. You're on the side. So, Duergar number 1 makes a climb. Duergar number 2 makes the climb. 3 does not make the climb. The other one does not make it. Since Verfanis is already helping, Wes, you're assisting one person. These two do not get the advantage. And one does make the climb. With that, you rolled a 5, Ariell. So, we're going to reduce the amount of feet by 5 of the flow.
God.
So, it increases by 35 feet.
Oh my god.
It's almost there.
It's almost there. Next round it will be. Be where I'm at next round.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
And now,
Well, in one round it moved 60. So
alright, I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw, even if you are in the air. These are for boulders falling down.
I'm good at this.
that's a 21
That's
for
a
me.
pass.
What's it
That's
for me?
That's a fail on Laz. and that is a fail on Raphanis.
Oh no.
So, the DC is 17 again.
Oh boy.
If you...
Orcdeath failed.
If you fail, and this is shaking the above area as well, as you guys start seeing little pockets of lava just... Rocks just... As Ariell, you see the cave above you just kind of... Start moving down and bending, and a little bit of glow underneath. As those that fail, and only fail, if you pass, you're fine. DC 17. If you fail, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. So, because you have temporary HP, that's going to take some of that temporary HP. Every bit helps. Every little bit helps. So they only have temporary 8 HP now. Those that failed. Alright. Laz does take 8 points of damage. Okay. With that, Rognarv, your turn.
Me, I am gonna try and carry this guy up. Can I just fly up, or do I need to climb up?
You can fly up, yeah. You. It's like walking speed for you.
So can I carry? If I carry him, does it half, or is it like the 5 feet?
If you pass a strength save in my head, I'll reduce each one of your movements by 5.
Okay, so
and that is definitely way better than the official rules of your speed. Total is half.
Okay, so I will carry this guy.
All right.
And fly up.
Roll me strength.
Don't resist.
These are a lot of high risk, high reward.
Yeah. Strength. 21.
All right.
Strength total, right?
Yes.
Just strength. Yeah, 19 plus 2.
Okay.
I have a plus 2 strength.
I'm so proud of you.
So you pick him up. So your movement is cut by 5. If you take like a dash, that's also cut by 5.
Then 5, 10, I guess, to me.
Yeah, 10, and then moving. Since you're flying, we're counting out as you have this is 20 foot, so you have 15 more feet up. So your movement, in addition to that, once you're on the other side, you will have 20 feet on the other side if you want to keep moving.
Yeah, I'll move up, and then I'll.
Okay. I'm going to
drop it, like right at the entrance or wherever there's a free spot, basically, and then I'll just stay there and wait for everybody.
Okay. If that is. How
many movement I have left? You said
20.
I'll move to whoever's closest. I think Cole is the closest one.
Yeah, I'm gonna move you guys in that direction, and I'm pacing you.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I guess I'll move the 20 feet. The whatever, like the one left. I have 20 feet. That's with me on the ground.
As soon as you touch here, it's 20 more feet.
Because if I still need to fly up, basically 5 feet up.
If you want to be up 5 feet, then yes.
Yeah, in 5, and then.
Oh, Laz, you're not there.
5, 10, 15, 20. So this is my 20 feet right here, and then I'll just kind of try to perceive whatever this is. But I don't have an action anymore, so I can't.
You see Orcdeath starting to move in this direction. His feels for that direction. Okay, I'll move you guys over here. That was Rognarv. Apologize, your cart was not up. Okay. Ariell, it is your turn, so let's move to the other map. If I try to make it one single map, and Roll20 was like, nope, too big. You're not doing this, and we're not playing this game.
Moving here, picking up this Duergar, flying up on top of the thing.
Okay. Roll me a strength.
17 for strength.
17. Okay. You are able to move him minus 5 speed per movement. So it's 20 feet to move up.
So when I move up, that's a total of 40, and I will move forward an additional 15 feet before I put him down.
Okay. I will copy you. Support this on the other side. Let me double check. Copy. All right. leading you here, moving to the other map. So if you are blind for a second, I apologize. I'm trying to get everybody to move in the correct map. And you said you're moving the additional, what was it, 20? If I recall?
15.
15, okay. 15 puts you guys here. As you kind of drop him off 15 feet.
Alright.
Okay. Ariell just went. Cole. What do we do, Cole? We just have one Duergar that is below. So we need to go this entire round. If he, hopefully he does not fail his athletics.
Cole is going. And it's gonna pray on and ask guidance and direction.
I heard you were cutting out really bad. What were you doing?
He's gonna pray and ask for guidance in which direction to go.
All right.
$27.
Okay. Roll me percentile.
63.
63. You hear absolutely nothing. You see nothing. Nothing.
Oh, yes. That as this direction, then. 50. Like 30. Oh.
What did you do?
I don't know. I broke the matrix.
God damn it, Cole.
All right.
Okay, there. I made it there. And
You
he's
see
gonna
Laz
cross the Laz.
as she's just like, it kind of just waves at you.
Yeah, it's like. Anywhere to go over here?
I don't know. I've been waiting for you.
Okie doke.
Laz Rafanis is She's looking. You got this right, big man. Okay, bye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. As she just holds butt. Orcdeath. What do we do? You cut out on my end for a second. What was that?
Oh.
Dad.
I don't know if he's here. If he can't hear us.
I can hear he's like kind of like breaking.
I'm going on. Here we go.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Moving along.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes. Orcdeath is
Hello,
running
hello.
and patting
Hello.
and doing the best he can.
Moved.
All right. Is that 25 feet? If so, you can move an additional 25 feet. If you want to continue running, if you want to use your action to dash.
We lost him.
I will.
He just dipped out of the Discord.
Oh
we just
shoot.
lost him.
Okay. I'm assuming that that's what he's going to do because I know he was talking at the end. 2, 3, 4, 5, which puts him down here, as he is now at the front of the line. So the Duergar behind. Let's see if he makes the athletics. Wes, are you assisting him or not?
Okay, I'm here again.
All right, I moved you to full speed, just because we didn't know if we were gonna come back.
Okay.
So I moved you just
All right.
full running. Are you going to assist him, Wes?
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay. Then he has advantage on this. He does make it. Okay. So that is his action. Let me grab him.
Well, we finally made it, kind of.
You made it to a location, and as I deal with the limitations of roll 20. Okay. Move him over here. Slow that down a second. Alrighty. So So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As far as he gets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this one will be here. This guy will be there. And this guy will be there. Oh, yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He does not count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty then. At the end, we're going to see how far the lava moves. I'm gonna move you guys back to the old map so we can all see, because I think Rafanas is selectable by all, so you all should be able to see. As West technically is the one that is physically there.
Yep.
Alright. Okay.
Oh, I don't see anything, but I can look at the stream.
Okay. Good thing Rafanas is not physically there. West, as the lava is 5 feet from you.
Oh, fuck.
And with that, and this hasted pursuit, I am going to introduce you to something, to a little. Go to the front. Why are you not at the front? Go to the front. Okay. A little friend called lava.
No, again.
And with that, and the top of the round starting next time, as we still have more to run through, as apparently the lava is flowing through off different gaps and tunnels that you cannot see, and more of the shaking is happening, more of the sprouts of flow of the lava keeps going throughout, and boulders keep moving throughout, and the tunnels keep on shaking. We're gonna go on break. Alright, so we'll see you guys in a bit. hot. So guys, as you return, as the lava is 20 feet below west, and looks like it's rising.
Oh,
We're going to go to top of the round. That is Lava's turn. So,
God dang it.
I need everybody to make me a dexterity saving throw. DC 17.
Even flyers?
Even flyers, as this is boulders falling from the ceiling. Which is a very
That is a 21
fail,
for Rognarv.
if you fail, you
What's
take
the
no if you fail, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. If you pass, you take no damage. So, with that,
I failed.
that's
Oh my
4
God.
points of bludgeoning damage.
A
My wing boots.
69.
Duergar's fail. He fails. Everybody that I'm rolling for. Oh, Laz.
12.
So 12. That means you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Laz also fails. So Laz takes an additional 4 points. Oh, so.
Wait, no, I don't fail.
Okay. She takes 4 points of bludgeoning damage. Puts her at this number. And since Duergar are different ones, since he was oh, okay. So he is at. You will also be at that same HP. And the rest of Duergar are getting their temp eaten up.
They have so many spell slots. Stupid Duergar. Stop failing.
Yeah, they kind of suck. Yeah.
Noticed.
I mean, they're far beyond the commoner, but as compared to you guys, okay, I'm going to give you a special token of purple for my indication, so I know he has the master stats. Okay, so with that being said, as just rocks are and pockets of sand kind of start grappling through, as you guys start seeing the lava now rise, as it was below you, just west, as you see the tunnel just collapse underneath, as lava just kind of just almost like a water spoon just it started bubbling and pouring through. Top of the round, it is Rognarv. What do we do?
Yeah. Okay. Hopefully, I think will work, but I'm not sure. Let me see if I. Wow, Wes is there. Is this a rock right here underneath Ariell?
Yeah, but Ariel's in the air.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how big is that rock?
I would say 3 feet.
Okay, so it's not really too big. So I can be right here, 5'10".
Okay.
So I have direct line on that. Hopefully this will work.
Okay, what are we doing?
Ray of Frost. Wait, Ariell is right in front of me. Ray of Frost is a straight line, so
Yeah.
it's right in front of me. So where is Ariell? Right here or on this box or
Also,
on this?
Rognarv, roll me a Arcana check. And since you guys are all here, just a little bit more description. As you guys see these tunnels kind of curving through in the fork leading to two different paths, you see these crystals that have these luminescent glow to them, having a very light green glow throughout, illuminating tunnel, giving that cascading glow as the red and orange of the lava kind of starts muttering and doling that down. What did you get on your Arcana check?
9. Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. The amount of damage you need to produce needs to be equivalent to the lava itself to stop the flow.
Okay.
It is such a weak spell Something like Cone of Cold or Ice Storm might do the trick. But a Ray of Frost might be too weak.
Can I put an icicle on Conjure Barrage?
Yes, you can put one icicle on Conjure Barrage if you want to.
No, then I'll just yell at them, run as fast as you can. Well, I did move 5 here. Well, where I was here, right?
I believe so. Yeah, you only moved.
I did move 5 here.
I think you were there. So what do we do?
10, 15, 20, 25, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm moving this way.
Okay.
Is there any... Well, what do I see anything in here?
As you run forward, you kind of go through it, you see a wall blocking your way completely as it reaches to the end. That is a dead end.
Dead end?
From what you can see.
Oh wait, no, that's not my past experience. So never mind. I was gonna do something to that wall, but I wouldn't know if it's something.
So
because I wasn't really there. But yeah, I'll just like, it's a fucking dead end here. Wait, is this a hole you said?
Oh, I got you.
That is.
You said this is a big hole, or is this like a big wall?
Part of it hole, then reaches to wall. So there's a slight gap going down. That's why I gave you guys a little bit of line to see.
Okay. So can I fly you like this way? No. Like, can I see the other side basically on here? No.
Let me see. Control L. Nope, you cannot.
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah.
Then I'll just. That's my full movement. My
okay.
Movement and action. It was there. So.
All right. With that, it is Ariell's turn. As you guys hear, definitely the echo of Rognarv. God damn it!
Well, this is a problem. Going to grab this Duergar.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a strength, and I'm going to move my full movement.
Okay.
Well, -5. So let's see. Sorry, start from me. Alright, so I would end up right here, next to Rifanis, with said Duergar, and I rolled a 17 for strength.
As you're picking up, throwing down, flying technique has been working thus far, and yeah, you're helping for sure. As the wings start flapping around, everyone that's underneath you kind of gets a little slight breeze, does alleviate some of that heat that everybody's profusely sweating now. But all right, with that, it is going to be Cole's turn. Cole, what do we do?
Booking it like a motherfucker.
Booking it like a motherfucker.
5,
The lava still just
15,
bubbling
20,
through.
25, 30. 30 gets him here.
Okay. And once you reach that location, there's a large hole right here, and that is not impeding any sight or anything. And there's 3 different paths.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Hell, he'll cast Arcane Eye and have it start going down this direction.
All right, 1 second. Let me grab. We'll grab this as your eye, and I'll give you control over this eye. Your name is Cole Rock, and Arcane Eye has a vision of 30 feet.
Yes. But he can move it up to 60, so hold on.
All right. here you go. You have control over that DNCI. Where are you moving it to?
30, 35, 40, 45, 50. 50 to make it right here and to see what it can see.
As since
it does have dark vision too, so
yeah. As from just casting the spell, as you kind of move your hand over and the eye just kind of opens up for your palm and floats out, even though nobody can really see that. As the eye just goes and hits the wall, and this is a dead end.
Okay.
Oops.
Cole will just tell Laz left it our right is a dead end.
And she got it. Kind of just panics a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You see that she's starting to turn the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
That's all he can do.
Okay. Cole just went west. It is your turn. What do we do?
Okay.
You're still hasted.
You are still hasted.
Myself right here.
Okay.
Just seeing that Rognarv went down that direction. It's like, Rognarv, where the fuck are you going?
I'm checking. I thought it was away. It's a dead end.
Dead. West is having a moment of, not gonna call it intelligence, but he's been down this road before, and the numerous times he's dealt with this.
Quick question though, like, is this a way that I can like basically fly on this area because this is a hole or something?
I mean, it's not really anything that'll give you an advantage on anything at all.
No, I'm just wondering, well, like if I can, like for example, if I can move like right here, kind of like that.
It's not. It's not enough.
Over here.
It's not enough to really. It's about a foot of a gap.
Okay. No, it's just because I'm flying. That's why I was asking if I can.
No, it won't help you with movement at all. As Wes, you run in that direction.
Yeah, I'm running to see what Rognarv's looking at, and it's like, I guess it's just all stone wall, essentially.
It's all stone wall, yeah. It's a dead end. A few crystals here, but it's a dead end.
Would it be too much to reach my hand out and touch the wall?
Stone.
Damn it, I thought that'd work. Yeah, it's a dead fucking end, let's go!
I fucking told you!
Alright.
It's a dead
With
end.
past experiences not aiding in this specific situation. Hornell's going to haul ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you just see this Duergar sprinting. With that, Laz, let's go. I want to double check to make sure that. Okay, cool. Laz is going to go 1, 2, 3. I'll put up Laz's card just because she's still 1, 2, 3. And as she proceeds, and she kind of stops, looks towards you. There's more tunnels! Why are there so many tunnels?
Wait, who was yelling?
Laz.
Laz, okay.
Last went. Rifanis is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she's not saying anything. She's just moving. Orcdeath, what do we do?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
I can hear you.
And good. All right.
As Orcdeath, as you're marching down, you see Rifanis on one end, moving over here, and you can hear and now you see Laz as you are hauling and catching up with them. As
And I take what is green is glowing in the dark.
Yeah, it's little stones that are glowing.
Can I see what this is?
Where exactly? This right here?
Try button to make it.
Oh, that is a spell from Cole. Technically, is
Okay.
invisible to everybody except for Cole. It's almost like he casted a second eye.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that's right.
All right. As Orcdeath straight to the point, running, doing what he needs to do. The Duergar are all going to do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means you'll be over here. You'll be one ahead. You will be ahead of that. And you guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. As they are hauling. With that, as I move the initiative as well, my bad, sorry. The flow. Alright, it is 20 feet below. So it needs to eat up those 20 feet before it touches the ground. As it is moving, that is 50 feet.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. This is not good.
Oh, I'm gonna...
You can't escape!
Ah, damn.
I guess this is our
Thought when we climbed 20 feet up it would be better for us, but apparently not. We're still screwed.
The Underdark is treacherous not just because of its inhabitants.
TPK. We haven't had that chat in a while.
If you guys don't run fast enough, it will be a TBK. Now,
Boy!
I need everybody to roll me in athletics or acrobatics as spews of lava just start and bubbling start to appear as the stone itself starts rushing with heat.
Bound to
Natural
fail.
20.
11.
DC is 17.
Oh,
Did I
Okay.
get
11.
or what?
28.
DC is 17. If you fail, you take 10 points of fire damage. If you pass, you take 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. I have a 19, so that's a plus. A 5.
Is it a deck save?
That athletics or acrobatics, your choice. This is you naturally dodging what is happening. He is not bloodied.
Kill us. It's gonna kill us.
Y'all need to haul.
Ah, son, I'm too fucking stupid to die.
I would double movement and be 120 feet, but I don't want to
As
let these Duergar die.
These Duergar look
All but like throwing
like they
Rognarv
are
in
inches away from death.
Oh.
These bloody Duergar over here. They're
Trap
not looking well at all.
About to shot put a dwarf.
With that, Rognarv, it is your turn.
Quick question.
Yeah.
If quote unquote speaking, I have bonus action to dash, can I bonus action dash and then action dash? Just
If you have a bonus action dash, yes, you can bonus action dash, and then you can take an action to dash. Yeah,
okay. Just
you
a
can
little
100% do that.
But before I do things like that, spoiler alert, I will cast my last 3rd level spell.
Okay, what are you casting?
And I'm gonna look at West first. West, while I'm still concentrating on this, it's almost running out. Alas. And then I will cast myself to blink. Blink is not concentration.
That's
So it's fine.
excellent right now because you're going to be incapacitated for 1 full round. As he casts a spell on himself, you can see the ethereal plane start wrapping around him, and start sparkles of shadows and purple stars spew through him as he kind of turns back solid.
No, I mean, hey, blink is not concentration.
Yes.
So he West needs to freaking haul ass before that concentration runs out. That's why
Yes.
I'm giving him a warning.
Yes,
Because
and
it's
when
gonna be
haste-
1 round incapacitated. So
You're gonna be 1 round incapacitated. You casted the spell.
no, it's West.
It's on me.
Okay.
West is gonna be 1 round incapacitated. I mean, because he's gonna be like, I'm super tired.
Okay. Cool.
I'm literally gonna have a crash from this adrenaline rush.
All right.
Like,
well then, let's. All right.
When
Paul
the
S.
spell ends, when the spell ends, the target can't move
Okay,
or
target,
take
there we go.
actions until after its next turn.
All right. So what are we doing? What,
But first, I will 5, 10, 15, 20 right here, 25. Can I do it here 25
yeah,
or
that's fine.
here 25?
The one you were at is fine.
Okay, 25.
Yeah.
And then action to that. Oh wait, no, I action to
Cast a spell?
To spell. I will bonus action. Can I cast a spell again as a bonus action?
If you have a spell that specifically says bonus action, then yes.
Then I will bonus action Expeditious Retreat.
Yes.
Nice. I was about to say, if you stay there, you're so dead.
Yeah, with that, that's my bonus action. I can't bonus action to dash because that's my bonus action to do. Right?
Yes. If you only have 1 bonus action, so whatever you use your bonus action, that's it.
Just double check it. Okay, that's the only way I can do. I can't move anymore. The reason why I casted Blink is because of that. So, pop. And that is a nat 20, so I am in the ethereal
You are
plane.
in the ethereal plane. Please make some sort of mark. So when the lava goes over you, I know you're in the ethereal plane.
Right there. That's the little ninja mask.
All right, Cole. Cole, what do we do?
Oh my god, okay. Cole looking back and seeing how fucking dire this situation is getting. Fucking prayer didn't work. He's just gonna kind of like mutter under his breath, I know you can hear me. Divine intervention. He's gonna attempt.
Roll me percentiles. Need to get.
I got a 5! Oh, fuck!
Wait, what?
I got a 5!
Holy shit.
Wait, what does that mean?
That means I make
I don't know that spell.
That means
I don't know
literally his
That
god
is listen.
will do something to aid him, like physically interact with the world. So
I didn't know what that does at all.
it's a 1 in 10 chance based on his level. At max level, it's a 2 in 10 chance. So 1 in 5.
At level 20, you can cast, if I remember correctly, you can cast it with like no my heart's beating so fucking hard right now.
Exploring your deity's aid requires you to use an action, describe the assistance you seek, and roll a percentile dice. If you roll a number equal to or lower than your cleric level, your deity intervenes.
What? Yeah. So what is your
Wow.
prayer? I needed to know that one first, as I'm trying to look it up. Why can't I find it? Yes. Well, what is your prayer?
Help us get out of this situation. Give us a lead. Something.
Yeah. That was a hard slap.
You hear in the back of your mind this crawling, uncomfortable feeling. If you need my help this much, then you're not up to the task.
Oh. Shit.
With that, I need everybody to roll me dexterity saving throw.
Next.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Oh my god, it's the first bad roll. What is this? Oh, it's an... Oh, yeah.
16.
Wait, I'm in a ethereal plane.
Yeah, you don't need to roll.
Ah,
Back
my
eight
god,
flying.
that was
I'll
an
say the
11.
DC for this would be 14. Because
Okay.
Mine was an 11. It was
did
like, oh, wait,
anybody
I'm in
get
ethereal
below
plane.
a 14?
No.
As Rifanis also failed. West and Rifanis, you both are knocked prone. As now you see you don't see it, you feel it as the entire cave starts shaking. You see boulders just fall. And you hear this mighty roar. There's just and this hollow scream as you see stone start breaking. And you see a gargantuan purple worm run through the cave. As this purple worm starts, as I am grabbing a miniature for a purple worm.
Fuck.
DM Essentials. Where
Purple worm.
as you guys have seen purple worms in your past, these colossal creatures that collapse an entire city at one point in time.
Hey, look how cute. Oh, nope.
As just you see one just roar, and each movement that it has is burrowing 30 feet at a time. So it's burrowing 60 feet, and then another one just rolls above, and you see in their mouths. Roll me perception. West, Ariell, and Rognarv. As
21.
21, okay.
Perception is +6, so that is a 19.
19, okay. You do not see it. 8, Ariell, you're the only one that sees it. As you see this horrific red seal inside of its mouth. As the second one that approaches, you see it's just munching down, and just blood splatters everywhere. And you swear you see this red person just screaming as the purple worm scrunches onto him, as this about 10 feet of just pure teeth start jagging and turning something inside. And what you see is a hooved, skinny, red-skinned man with horns being eaten, as the third one also has that exact same image. And as that happens, you see the lava flow just start going completely underneath, as now it's about 60 feet of gap of just pure distance between you. And as the worms pray through, the lava still flows and is scattering throughout, but you all know that it's not in a menacing way.
What the fuck just happened?
As the tension still goes through and the lava still flowing, and you see Rifanis and Last kind of go back. What are we doing? What was that?
Do I know what that was that it was eating, or who, or?
You can. You tell me what you want to roll.
I guess I could try to roll. I roll just like a straight intelligence check.
Roll intelligence.
For it? Okay. Come on. Okay. That is going to
so
be
much of this.
a 17, 18, 19, 30, 20.
Dirty 20. From an intelligence check, that whatever the last two were eating almost looked like the exact same person, and it was some sort of fiendish creature. Like this fiend, whatever it was, demon or devil or tiefling or anything in between, looks like it was in the way, and the worm ate it whole as it was just burrowing.
I have a question, because when you said that the lava is still flowing but not in a menacing way, do I also see that, like the lava kind of changed movement?
The lava is definitely going like this part right here. That's as far as the lava is going, and it's just going down underneath.
Quick, well, because the thing is, I didn't see the worms munching on something. Basically,
Nope, you saw three gargantuan purple worms pass through completely out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't know if this is too much, or if I can roll Arcana and see if like the magic, if there's magic flowing from the lava. I don't know if it's maybe because maybe I should roll this because Jesus said this, but Rognarv didn't see it. That's why I was kind of like asking if you'll allow it or not. Basically.
You can roll. Sure, you roll Arcana.
Oh. That is a 27.
As far as you understand, that's just lava.
Okay. DC was 40.
I'm going to take the dynamic lighting off.
Though, you said. Okay.
And you guys can see the entire map as you guys keep flowing through. For the sake of...
My gosh, that's still so
I was
far,
already
though.
being past time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
As you guys
I do want to stop and collect a lot of glowing rocks as we go.
Sure. Add that to your inventory.
Catching
As
up like
they're
this.
green and they're light off-white ones. So mark as many as you want. As you guys are traveling by and traversing, I will also let you know that you will pass a second. Let me take off the light effect. Since there is no danger, I see no reason to keep that there.
There's no danger?
No, the lava was the danger. As you guys are going to traverse through another map.
Cole's gonna just kind of look over at everybody. It's like, does anybody need any healing?
There's more map?
No, I'm fine right now.
If you guys don't see anything, then that's because
No, I see it.
Oh, so everybody sees the next map?
Yeah, I see this map.
Okay.
I don't...
Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys would be traversing throughout, going from this tunnel to the next, keeping going forward, and eventually hitting some stone steps on this side, leading up until you find a nice little cubby.
Nice.
You guys, for that, I'll say that that gives you guys a chance to rest, chance to heal up if you need to. If anyone needs to take a short rest, you may. As that is where we're going to start next time, in a small little cubby of a cave that continues onto a much larger landfill. That you start seeing some small little indentations going down as the hill starts flowing downward.
The fuck just happened?
Yeah, did y'all see those worms?
I was more focused on running on ahead.
Yes, yeah, I was running ahead too, but then the worms were ahead of me, and then yeah.
I'm glad that you decided to stop by again. Otherwise,
The fuck is that?
Seen those before?
Here today.
Yeah, they happened when we were in this marketplace, and I think Aurea was the one that called to them.
Oh, the Underdark is such a lovely place.
It's one of the tamer parts, I'd say.
This is tame?
Yes.
As you
Yeah,
see,
actually, it really is. We haven't encountered anyone, just lava.
as you see Rafanas, as she kind of goes up to, the further down we go, hon, the thinner the air will be, the more poisonous the air will be.
Yeah.
Soon we're gonna run out of food. Soon it's gonna be so hot you won't be able to walk. Soon every shadow will literally be an undead enemy to you. Have fun with that. And she kind of goes off.
So you're just
Soon I'll be drinking the ale, feeling a lot better.
I'll say, well, luckily I don't require food or drink.
I
I
can
believe we have
do
someone here
that
who
great
can
food and drink as well.
create. Yes, exactly. But yes, this and referring to what Wes said, I'll say this is rather tame. I mean, compared to being a guest of the Drow Queen, we haven't encountered any living enemies other than just lava, really. So.
yeah, no, but wait. So you're in west to Rafanas. So you're just gonna go?
Go where?
I mean, it sounded like you were leaving.
I'm gonna sit down over here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think she can go back now. There's a giant, like, cavern from a purple worm with lava pouring into it.
Yeah, as you see the Duergar that was assisting you. I don't mean to pry, but that Drow city. It's no longer there. Kind of leaves.
What?
Excuse me, what the fuck?
How did you lose a whole city?
There be an under curse now.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, never mind.
Oh. Son of a bitch, more of that.
Yeah.
They didn't have the luckiness
can
that we
handle
had
that.
with lava to throw the bodies in.
And we chop them up too.
Yeah, or
It's like some of the guys-
discovered
Well.
method.
Part of Dud's. Dud.
Well, I hope that
Dismembering
there's-
undead department.
Yep, that's him.
I hope that
Orcdeath is our
those
sole
drow
undead
slaves
expert.
that we freed before are okay, at the very least.
Besides, I hadn't had anything with me ex yet. It's just got to be brand new. I need to get this into action.
We might see some action the further we go.
I'm gonna pull out
It's-
my
I expect.
bedroll and just kind of sit down.
It's gonna get a lot uglier the further we go.
Are you wanting to get a long rest here? Or you guys
I'm
want
to
just
push-
laying
okay.
down using it as a pillow. But
No,
if
I
everyone
need a
wants
long rest.
Ariell. Okay,
Okay.
then yes, long rest.
All right.
I would like spell slots back.
Okay. With that, being a little bit earlier than usual, but your guide understands the situation. I'll let you guys see the map where you guys are taking your long rest at.
Ooh, look at this thing. This looks nice.
Some stairs right there. Yeah.
Nice and
As
scary.
the stairs that you guys were taking leads you to right here. As the lava technically won't glow this far, but that was the original intention, to have the lava glow here, to have enough illumination. But with that, Elysian Vagabonds will take our long rest. Our bag of beans will also take our long rest. A watch will be held, and we'll see what other dangers the Underdark have, as you guys are knowing that the terrain itself can kill. You did lose 2 Duergar.
Not
Mhm.
ideal, but at least we didn't lose more than that. Otherwise, I would be very stressed out about what's coming up.
So, with that, we'll close tonight's episode.
Ay,
and
ay,
we'll
ay.
edit this, put it on YouTube, so next Thursday it'll be there. And if you want to watch it before then, it's gonna be on Twitch for the next 60 days. So come back and watch it there.
Yes.
It should be on Spotify as early as tomorrow evening. But alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be safe out there. The world is crazy. Please take the situation seriously. Please remember to love one another. Kindness and love is not something that's being spread too much right now. So please love each other. Alright, we'll see you next time. Adios. Please be safe.
Thank you.
Goodbye.